Well, hell. This doesn't happen very often, but Ox is pretty flabbergasted. You won't know why until after you see this next episode. So I'm going to go ahead and let the storyteller in the sky bring you up to date on what happened last episode.
I'm just gonna read of last week. What happened? Um, so currently, I'll just go ahead and start. I'll say it at the end. So what happened last time? Session four. I think we chose the title "Questionable Decisions." Um, After a quick performance and some gambling at the belly of the Catopobus, gosh darn it, the freelancers set off on their next contract to seek a thief. They stopped by the Shurta station to speak with the contract client, Chief Ashgar, head of the federal or Federation Shurtas in the city of Masurna. Visiting the station and talking to the chief, they were informed that the thief referred to him or herself as Jakau, and after eluding the Shurtas for quite some time, he this Jakau was now considered a federal fugitive. Looking to expand their investigations, the chief also informed them that around the Nazim Bridge and near the Canal Bazaar was where most of the thefts occurred, and advised starting there. Arriving at the bridge, the freelancers searched for any shady characters along with other freelancers that were on contract as well, but instead wandered underneath the bridge and discovered some homeless people and three dark scaled lizard folk playing cards over a manhole. They determined to investigate the other side of the bridge and could not find another manhole cover. However, Ox instead found some future disciples to train as barbarians one day. Upon returning to the street, they met a blind beggar woman sitting on a manhole cover underneath her rug. Offering food and payment, she revealed to them that a man paid her to keep the guards and mercenaries away from this specific manhole, as it led to the nearby vicinity of his hideout. Climbing down, they entered the hot and smelly sewers of Macerna, where they immediately encountered a swarm of hungry and disgusting rats. Ox casted a spell to speak with the swarm of rats and offered them food in exchange for leading them to the thieves' den. As promised, the swarm of rats led them to this Jakau's den, along with several other dire rats and swarms of rats that nearly killed Tav and Sterling. Crazy enough, Tav managed to befriend a dire rat, and they soon fell upon Jakau and his band of thieves. Unleashing their newfound rat allies, Jakau quickly surrendered, and after giving the party the stolen wealth on him, he asked if he could be released. Promising not to return to Macerna and giving up his stolen loot in this area, Jakau was allowed to leave, and he left them some insight on his activities. He told them that he was hired to distract the city guards, shurtas, and other freelancers by stealing many valuables and drawing their ire away from the Fortune Hall. He did not personally know the exact reason for this, but he was hired and met with a disguised contact at the nightclub called The Question in the city. He gave them his passphrase and departed, even offering some side work or aid if they ever found themselves in either the cities of Khosravi or Gayam. Taking his stolen gold and satchel of valuable trinkets, they stopped at a public bathhouse, cleaned themselves, and spoke with Driftry of what had happened. Speaking with Jeffrey and attempting to lie to him about what they had done, Jeffrey understood and advised them to fail the contract and pull out as to not draw the attention of the Federation Certas or the Federation in general, um, as they did let him free. Rewarded with a sapphire giraffe with diamonds, Jeffrey gave them their latest contract offering and told them he would close on a few more after they completed this one. Then they took a long rest, with Ox returning to Gunther's hammock off Eori Beach, and both Sterling and Tav returned to the belly of the Catopulus with a stinky. Well, I'm assuming Steven got a bath at the bathhouse, so a
Of
relatively
course.
clean dire rat. If anyone wanted to go ahead and start off, we could. Other than that, I assume, or at least I'll ask you as the party, did you all just want to meet up in the morning, or did you have something to take care of before meeting up?
Um, it depends on what my crazy disciple, my one guy that showed up so far, is doing.
Yeah.
So I assume we're all gonna meet up at the place. Either that or I'll go to the tavern if they're not there. Um, because I know that's where they've been staying, or at least one of them has, and where we were performed last time. Only this story is not a story we can tell people. We can embellish. We could definitely embellish. All right. I will have just to get that out there before we went and called it a night. I stayed up a bit longer, uh, teaching my disciple the ways of the barbarian. And
His name is Jafar. He's that rotund fellow who's still wearing a relatively clean bathrobe.
all right, perfect. It's like it's like Shaolin soccer.
Out early in the morning, just doing some techniques.
Perfect.
He's still doing it. You just wake up and you're just like, what are you still doing here?
Yeah,
I
so
had no job.
you should go back and take care of your house business. I've got some house business to take care of.
I have Clive taking care of my house. It's fine, master.
All right, I will see you later. I'm just gonna leave him there. He seems happy.
Yeah, the flock of geese are not the entire colony, but like maybe like 20 are just sitting there watching watching Jafar do these little techniques that you showed him. And then you hear in the distance while you're walking away. All right, so who's up for sparring?
You be careful of that one. He's crazy.
Okay. So you making your way to the fortune hall, I assume, Ox?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the fortune hall. If they're not immediately there, then I'm gonna head towards the tavern that I also cannot pronounce.
For sure. The belly of the All right. Um, Tav, Sterling, did one of you want to start up first, or do you both want to just wake up and meet downstairs?
I don't think I have any business I need to take care of particularly. So
No, me neither.
As you awake and do your morning routine, Tav, Steven's literally like on his side, sleeping like right in front of the door to block it, so like no one comes in.
Aww.
Legs
love
twitching as it's like running in its dreams or whatever. You can faintly hear it like say, "Bomb." All right, yeah. You awake Steven. Steven looks up, awaiting its hand for the day.
Here you go, Steven. You deserve it.
Arps it down. A lot of people were like curious. The tiefling bartender was very shocked to see Steven arrive last night, but you pay for your room, so he's not going to he's not going to ask questions. It's one of those taverns. It definitely has a different disposition towards you now, but whatever that is, it's probably not suspicious at all. Anyways, you, Sterling, and Steven make your way down to the tavern, the main hall. There are a few guests still from the night prior, still gathering themselves from probably about an hour of taking a break from drinking this far into the morning. It's around 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Let me see. It's around 7 a.m. I know you all got back relatively late. It's probably like around midnight. Getting your full rest in. Carius is not at the bar. Apparently he was hungover as well. Actually, the half elf that Sterling met prior when he first arrived. I believe his name is Ron. His name is Dahir. He is the half elven lad with a handlebar mustache. I'll go ahead and repost this picture, but it is in NPC's appears, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah, that's Dahir. He's out there making himself some coffee. Looks at both of you. Good morning. Was everything? Oh my God! You see Stephen walk down the stairs. What? Oh, okay. Sort of like makes another cup of coffee and downs the first one. Ah, it's too early for this.
He doesn't mean any trouble. Just don't give him any healing balm.
Very confused look. He's like he can now see like the remnants of the first healing balm that you gave him to have, and he's just like, oh, okay. No, I'm not gonna ask anything. I'm gonna pretend I'm not seeing a dire rat in front of me that apparently eats healing bombs. I'm not gonna ask questions.
Probably for the best.
Did you two need breakfast or coffee before you leave for the day, or
Yeah, I could probably go for something like that.
we have couscous.
Sounds great.
Awesome. It's going to be 1 silver for the couscous, which comes with coffee, water, your whatever variety of juice, or if you want wine or ale with your breakfast, he serves that too.
I'll take coffee. I'm
Awesome.
tired.
Gives you a very warm. It is a dark Arabian roast. It definitely wakes you up as soon as the coffee touches your lips. Awesome. After about maybe like I don't know 30 minutes, I would assume to eat your meal. You and Sterling make your way to Fortunal. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all arrive around the same time. Ox, you may have gotten there a little bit earlier. Might maybe grab something to eat at the lobby if you
Yep.
wanted to, for sure. Jeffrey's not in yet. He starts midday. He works the day shift to the PM shift. Sometimes. Probably he probably got really drunk after selling that trinket. Who knows? But he's just currently not here at the moment. There are a few freelancers meandering about, drinking alcohol, drinking coffee, getting breakfast as well. You definitely see that this group of adventurers are like more professional than like the afternoon and night shift adventurers, or like just I'll go adventuring whenever. They're that kind of shit, you know. These individuals get up early. They seem organized. They're talking about plans and stuff like that.
What are those?
Yeah, compared to like I said, the PM shift and apparently your team. It's just there's a stark contrast of organization and readiness. But eventually, you all gather up in the lobby, probably at a long table somewhere. So I'll leave it to you three. There are some people looking at your diorite. Some of them pet Steven. Steven like puts his hand out to them, and it's like high five.
No,
He gets really
he requires healing bombs. Otherwise, you don't get the pets, and instead you get the bites.
Nope, Steven doesn't bite. He's a nice rat. I gotta teach him to do a high
Like that,
five.
and if we own
That's
a rat,
right.
we don't need to spread rumors that it bites people.
Hey,
it like hisses at like people that doesn't give it healing bombs, and some of the freelancers are like, "Yeah, I don't think that's right." They start just slowly walk away.
It's okay, Steven. I will give you some later. Just petting him. Oh my god. Whew. Yeah. Well, that was an exciting last day.
it was. Hey, did we get another contract yet, or are we waiting for him? He said he had something for us, right?
Yeah, we have something new. We need to go on a boat and help
Oh yeah,
something.
we gotta go be pirates.
No,
Private adventure.
we gotta stop the pirates, I think.
Oh, well,
Really
I'm
got
not
me
gonna
excited
lie,
there for a
that's a little
second.
disheartening, but okay.
We can pretend to be pirates.
All right.
It's gonna work
Well,
out.
So, I think maybe we should. I don't. How are we gonna get rid of all this extra stuff we have in this bag? Also, we need rations.
Yeah, we should probably go for shopping on before we go on this next
Yes,
adventure.
shopping, and then we go to find the docks. I think we're supposed to go to the docks.
Yeah, it was the top one dogs, I think.
Perfect. So I guess we're gonna head out and go shopping.
Yeah.
What category of items are you gonna start shopping for? Or would you like to start first?
I I guess the only thing I really need to restock on is rations and maybe water.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
need anything.
You don't eat.
Um, uh, I'll see. Why you got to eat, honestly?
Yeah, let's start with rations.
Hey Sterling, you got sand in you.
and sure enough, Sand was there,
Oh, this
like an
is
old friend waiting.
shit.
All right, so yeah, I guess just general. I I'm gonna avoid. I might pay a little bit more for my rations this time. That last place I went into creeped me out a little.
Oh, that's kidding. All right, sounds good. Yeah, you make your way to the Canal Bazaar. Even at this early in the day, it is already getting busy. All right, so how many rations does everyone looking for?
I am because I got caught with my proverbial pants down last time. I'm gonna go for more than I had. I'm gonna go with 20 in case we meet some more rats.
20. What about you, Tav? Yeah, what do you want?
I think I go with 22.
22. All right, sounds good. So, you let me. You find a very nice vendor, very nice stall, by a relatively young human lad. Uh, he's selling rations, your normal trail mix with some dry jerky. He's selling a day's worth of rations for 10 copper pieces.
10 times 20.
I believe 100 coppers is 1 silver.
Okay, so
But yeah, I mean, you guys have coppers too.
yeah.
Wow, I have a lot of money now. All right.
All right. Yeah.
Well, stealing.
Yeah, I'm loaded. All right.
All right, that's 200 coppers. Thank you for the stuff, my friend.
Sounds good. Puts it in a very relatively large burlap sack for you. Tab, same thing. 200 or it's 10 coppers, unless you want to haggle down 10 coppers.
I give my coppers.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. For water, specifically for Ox and Tav, you can refill your 2 mini kegs.
Mhm.
He'll do it for you for 25 copper each.
Okie dokie. Because I don't want to do math. That
Yeah.
is 1 silver. Here you go. Keep your change.
Okay. Okie dokie.
I am. I don't know if I've seen one or if you have one in your game. Is there a bank?
There is a bank. The bank that they use is actually the House of Trades, where you can actually exchange your currency.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can we make a pit stop at the bank? Because I just
Might be
feel carrying all of this stuff, someone is eventually going to try to steal all of my stuff.
Yeah, maybe holding 800 gold at a time isn't a good idea.
Probably
No.
not.
Not only that, probably the satchel full of valuables.
We could put it in we can put it in a box until it cools off.
Oh, good. I do remember Jeffrey said that he would look for someone to appraise that. Would you like to all look for someone on your own before you start the contract, or would you like to do that afterwards, or just wait for Jeffrey?
So my thought process is Jeffrey knows what's up. So maybe we should wait for him because he might know someone that's not going to ask any questions.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Possibly.
Because the chances of us walking into a place and then being like, "Hey, that looks really familiar," and we have to be like, "No, no, carry on with your day. We're leaving now," will look really suspicious.
Yeah, it probably will.
Be unfortunate if we got blackmailed for it.
Sounds good. So you make your way to the House of Trades. It's basically the main like guild hall for every merchants guild. The Federation does have a bank, but they're in like the one in the capital city of a province or in the larger cities. Like Mercer is a large city. It's a large port city. But it's not like larger than like Gaiam or some other ones. But
Gotcha.
regardless, you can always use a merchant's guild to store your stuff as well. So make your way down to the merchant's guild. Actually, you don't make your way down. You sort of make your way east.
The best thing about
East.
maps when they're sideways.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. The House of Trades, as you arrive in this blistering sunny day, is a four-story tower with awnings and stalls lined around and outside this guild hall. Painted over the front is the symbol of the Rasphian Merchants Guild, which is a golden snake with a coin in its mouth wrapped around a weighing scale. Many of the merchants there are easily identifiable. They are usually wearing a plum with white scarf robes, and they normally are adorned in gold bracelets, jewelry, just to flaunt that they have riches. As you enter, you would probably speak to any one of the clerks. Um, one of the women or one of the clerks there is this short-haired gnome woman with dark mocha skin and blue eyes. Um, Hello, welcome to the House of Trades. Are you here to open accounts? Are you here to trade? Are you here to speak with one of our merchant guild members?
So, we're here to open an account. 3 of them, I would assume.
3 individuals?
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds good. You see her flick her wrist, and a quill with some parchment float towards her, and she begins writing down. She asks your names. Do you want to give her your names? Or do you want to give her aliases? I always ask this because I've had players who are like, no, 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 we're going to give her aliases. And then it doesn't work out in the end because they're like, well, it's not really you. And they're just like, fuck.
We don't have anything to hide. So, I'm going to give my real name.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah,
Your
me
name.
too.
That's
Yeah, me too.
All right, cool. Makes accounts for all of you. And then what would you like to be stored in the merchant's house of trade here in Macerna?
So, I've got some currency. We have a satchel that I think we can all agree that we all want equal access to, just in case, one of us doesn't make it back one of these days. Um, and it would be very difficult to get back our joint stuff.
Of course,
Yeah.
you all look like adventurers and freelancers. That's not a problem. Many of you come here and do the same sorts of transactions. I could definitely take care of that for you.
Sweet.
Perfect.
So what do you guys need to
Alright.
store?
I am going to store all but 10 gold.
Really?
So, so how much is that?
That is 626 gold.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna store 708 gold.
Okay.
And then I'm also I'll keep my coppers. I don't care about that. But and then 1097 silver.
I like to get rid of 700 silver.
Should I temporarily remove that from my sheet so I don't forget, or you want me to just leave it there?
Um. Yeah, go ahead and take it out. I have it written down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then also, I don't know if you saw in D&D Beyond, you can actually put stuff in your backpacks now and bags of holdings, which is super cool.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Um,
We had money to our backpacks.
you can, yeah. Oh, I mean, I would assume that's where you put most of your money.
Yeah.
And I would assume that's where you put all your money, anyways, because even I would be the type of person walking around a Ren Fair like, yeah, you know what? Putting cash in a leather pouch on my side still sketchy. Someone can literally
Yeah.
pickpocket me. But yeah, that's fine. But yeah, you can put your the gold that you have on you or whatever in your backpacks. It is what it is. I don't think it really. I don't think it really matters. It probably everyone the game or the people that made it probably assumed like you're gonna put it in your backpack.
Yeah.
Tav, were you gonna put some money down?
Yeah.
Right?
Let's see here now. 500 gold and
500
500 silver.
500 silver pieces. And then I'm assuming you're putting that whole satchel of valuables.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Trinkets. I will go ahead and say that you all probably would have looked at what the trinkets, like what were they. So I'll go ahead and just tell you real quick what they were. So in there was 10. Obviously, you gave one of them a sapphire giraffe statuette. So there are 9 left inside the bag. One is a carved marble elephant statuette, a brass ring with ruby and sapphire inlays, a crystalline jug with golden Adandrashi or desert elf writing that says, for those who read Desert Elf, I don't know if anyone here does.
Nope.
I read Desert Dwarf.
Does he swim?
It's definitely in Adandrashi or Desert Elf, so we'll fine. A small tiger statuette made of cat's eye. A thick barrel is the gem, chained with diamonds. A picture book with an iron spine and blue topaz inlays. The cover of it is a mermaid made of pure blue opal. A broken baby hand, like a human baby hand, made of citrine. A 12-inch long crocodile statuette made of fire opal. And a small dolphin statuette made of green sapphire, and the eyes are made of pure heliodor gemstone.
I don't know what any of that is, but it all sounds magnificently expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do like the elephant.
The marble, I will tell you right now, the marble elephant is the least like worth.
I don't
out
know.
of
It's
all
just
those.
really neat.
Yeah, I love it. For sure. Yeah, you put that in there. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to put in your bank accounts while you're here, or is that...
I think that's really unless they're gonna let me put a couple spears in there for fun.
Sure, yeah, you see that she summons a couple of clockwork servants, and these are all brass made sort of robotic looking creatures, made of cogs and magical energies, and they sort of just slowly walk. And for Sterling, your people use clockwork constructs quite frequently. They use it a lot for labor, and as a backbone for the military. Makes sense. They're obviously not sentient creatures; they're clockwork constructs. But yeah, 2 of them pop up with these very immaculate black stone with gold trim sort of like vault or safes, and each of them has your like name on gold plates as she sort of marks it down with magic. Yeah, you can put it whatever. You can tell because like it's only like a 6x6x6 cube.
Mhm.
But when she opens it and she takes how many you're putting your javelins in there?
No, I'm not actually gonna put my javelins in there.
Well, she'll show you, like, she'll give you like a little a little mock trial, and she's like, yeah, you can put anything here. And she throws like some swords and axes, and you would think it would fit out and stick out, but you can tell that there's like an interdimensional like space in these little vaults.
That's fancy. I'm gonna try to find out how big they go.
Other than that, was there everyone's good? You guys gonna keep everything on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to put the money in there.
Everything else is whatever.
Who cares if rats steal it?
Just find something off of their dead corpse when we get it back.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So, where do you all want to head out now?
We need healing. We need potions.
Oh,
Healing potions. Cool.
Oh yeah, I don't need it right now, so I'm probably good for the moment, but eventually I will need more bullets to my musket. I don't know if I'd get that to magical weapon store or I'd have to make them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would say that it would probably be unlikely. But not there. I'm not saying that there is no chance that you would find it at the Canal Bazaar. You would probably have to ask around, which would entail black market stuff. Um, you could try the Flux Deluxe, but unfortunately, the Smith is out adventuring currently. So until that
Hmm.
Smith returns from their adventures, that's sort of out the window. Normal blacksmiths wouldn't understand or comprehend how to make ammunition for firearms. Not here in the city, at least. I will say that your character Sterling would probably assume like the capital city or maybe the bigger cities might offer opportunities to find ammunition for your musket. Um, and then you can
Right.
make it. Obviously, you have the knowledge to make it as well. So I think you just need resources. Which
I think for the moment I'm good, but hopefully when we get back from this part, this kind of on sea adventure, I don't shoot more than 40 people.
okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, sounds good. So I'm assuming you all want to talk and find Alawi.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okie dokie.
I
So-
have. Actually, let me check my. I'm gonna check my healing bombs because if I got enough of those, I honestly don't care. I'll be
I have
fine.
I have 69 on me. I don't think we really need to worry about it too much.
No, but healing potions can be pretty good if you need a lot of HP all of a sudden.
Oh,
Sure.
Okay, let me see here. So I've got 37 healing bombs. I'm fine. I just need to remove my potion that I have because I used it last game.
Yeah, we essentially bought them in bulk. But I do think if Steven keeps eating them and that's this rate, we might need to
Yeah.
resupply soon.
I have 52, but you can always use more.
Steven puts his two little rat hands out.
Okay, you can get one more. Here you go, Steven. Isn't it adorable?
There's something seriously wrong with that guy, and I
Yeah.
like it.
Most definitely an issue.
You know what we should do? We should train him to be a barbarian.
He
You go to
already
the
is.
blacksmith and get a tiny little axe.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
All right, so I guess we need to go. Yeah, go talk to Alawi, and then I'll use a little bit of my gold that I actually managed to keep or whatever, and I'm just gonna stock up on healing bombs.
Okay, sounds good. So Alawi is just waking up as you find his stall. He's just like, yeah, I still have I have some left. I have to wait for next week's shipment. So what do you all need?
Do you?
I just need some healing bombs. I know that you got boxes and boxes of those.
I did. I have one crate left. How much are you looking for?
Uh, how many's in the crate?
He goes and checks. I still got 300 left.
All right. So let's factor in Tav, your rat, probably gonna need about 60
For this trip.
this trip, and then I'll just take 40.
Yeah, they're just one copper apiece. So
Okie dokie.
So whatever you want, just subtract it from your
So
copy.
actually, so for they're a copper a piece, and then how many copper is a gold?
And 100 copper.
All right, cool. I'm gonna get. I changed my mind. I want 100.
Okay. So there's 200 left.
I also take 100.
Okay, there's 100 left.
Yeah, I'll take the last 300. Sure.
Okay, they're okay.
Just stock up on them.
Okay, sounds good. Alawi just looks at all three of you. Well, like jingles his pouch. Pretty good business. Did you want some healing potions? I have 2 regular healings and 1 greater.
I'll take the greater.
Take the
How much
greater.
does it cost?
They are 50% because of you helping him live. Uh, the graders gonna cost 50. The normals cost 25 gold, and the graders cost 50 gold.
I'll
50
take a
gold.
normal one.
You take one normal. Okay, so there's one normal left and one grader left.
I don't have the coin on me, so
If you
I
want, you can just
Yeah,
I can just
I
deduct it from your bank. It's fine.
okay. I'll take what's the
The
50
great
the
the
50 gold.
graders the graders 50.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna take that one.
Okay, and then Tav, you want the other healing or the other normal?
I wanted a greater, but I can take a
Um,
normal one.
Well, let's be real. Whoever deals the most damage gets to hold it.
whenever chance gonna use it, we're just gonna pass it around.
Yeah. Whoever did the most damage this time, you get it.
you have 578 gold back in your left in your bank account.
Perfect.
And then Sterling, you want to use your gold or your gold from the bank?
I used my gold from the pocket.
Okay. And then Tab, did you use gold from your pocket or gold from the bank?
Pocket.
From the pocket. Okay, sounds good. All right. He is literally out of everything. Okay, cool. Where would you all like to go now?
So I guess we're gonna go to the docks to go meet this boat captain.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think that is everything.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
there anything else? Do you guys want anything else you want to shop around for, or are you guys all good?
I think I'm good at least.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's
I'm
do it.
good. Let's go.
You all make your way to Jarzen Pier, which is the pier closest to the actual naval dock. Um, Still tightly regulated by like Navy and I guess maybe Federation officials, but it's still technically a public dock, so you can like port your ship there, dock it. It's also a dry dock as well. Um, but as you all arrive, you can see making your way down to the docks. There are scores of mercenaries, not scores, maybe like 40 to 50 mercenaries of different caliber and different clothing and weapons, and obviously different races and lineages. Um, you see about 40 mercenaries from ranging from all types of all places. You see that they're lined up in front of a table, which is set on the more central dock, next to this very slim, somewhat large clipper. A clipper is a very narrow, still sort of a frigate-sized ship, but it's more narrow, more sails. It's supposed to be fast. It's just that's the basis of this type of vessel. It's fast. You do see that on the prow, which is the front of the ship, you do see a military grade ballista, which is basically a larger ballista, and that's pretty much all it's armed with. Um, for I think there's no one's here is skilled in sailing, so that's pretty much it. It is a two-mast boat, which is why it makes it a very fast vessel. Um, you are lined up. It slowly diminishes as you eventually wait your turn. You can definitely tell that the Navy officer who signed on for this contract is also recruiting mercenaries. This seems like a very large, not very large, but a bigger operation that deals with the public in terms of hiring freelancers and mercenaries. Eventually, you finally get at the table. At the table is a naval dress, mocha skinned woman with her hair sort of cornrowed back to the sides, and then it's all curly on the top. She has dark eyes, like a dark brown, but her left eye is silver. It sort of looks glossy, but there's a pretty old but large scar that runs from the top of her forehead through the eye down to her midway cheek. Um, the typical Federation Navy garb or uniform is this like grayish blue, and it's very like puffy. I guess I'll just reveal a picture of her, but she has this very large scarf that pretty much covers her exposed neck. She's sitting at the table along with another large, muscular mocha skinned man with short dreads and a goatee and beard. He is wearing the same sort of uniform, except there's more white to signify that he is an officer, but that he's also just like a normal sailor. Let's see. There is a very dashing looking Triton man, um, regal blue skin, icy blue eyes. His hair's this very like dark, sort of bluish tint. And then there's this brooding, very swole half orc with a red bandana and two scimitars on his back. And I'll go ahead and reveal those images to you on an NPC appears. So this woman right here, this one is Captain Nirvanu. And this man here. Eventually, you three approach the table. And behind these individuals are five federal sailors. They're wearing that very um, same attire like Nurbanu and First Mate Sepri as he introduced himself. Um, Blue with red and white sailor garbs. Think of the uniform style as like the Russian Navy from World War II. Yeah, pretty much like the at least the way the attire looks. We even have the little cap as well. And then behind them are what looks like to be Federation Marines wearing blue, red, and white garbs. They have red studded leather caps and red studded leather and white studded leather helmets. And they're armed with scimitars, javelins. You see loops of rope around their waists with grappling hooks attached to them. And they have buckler shields as well on their side with light crossbows on their backs. Approaching the table, sitting at the table is Captain Urbanu. On her right is her first mate, Sepri. On her left is the helmsman and the master gunner. And she looks at you. Mercenary outfits name, please.
We're not mercenaries. We're from the Fortune Hall. We're freelancers.
Ah, you must be the freelancers that took the contract. Splendid. She goes ahead and she sticks her hand out to her first mate, and first mate Sepri pulls out a parchment, gives it to her. She reads it. Okay, I see. So you must be. It looks at you, Ox, and she looks at you and Tav and says, "You must be Tav," and looks at you, Sterling, and then you must be Sterling. I did have a quick conversation with Jeffrey about that. Okay, very well then. She quickly gauges you and analyzes all like you standing there, your gear, and then she sees Steven and she's like, "Is that coming along my ship?"
Yeah, he's very well behaved.
He doesn't fight anyone. Any rumors you heard that he does are wrong.
The only thing he eats is healing balm. We're still not sure what's wrong with him.
One
That's
of you
cancer, I told you.
one of
Do
you
you
go
think that was
ahead.
our fault?
One of you go ahead and make a persuasion check. It would be a disadvantage, but since you're all sort of blouting out all these things, I'll go ahead and nullify that. But I still
gonna
remain the
make
DC pretty high.
20.
Oh, nice.
Not
Captain
a
Urbanu-
natural.
Right, Captain Urbanu just gives you just a very awkward glance and just says, "All right, well, you freelancers work odd jobs all the time, so I've had worse on my ship." And she sort of just allows it, and Steven's just like,
Wave to nice woman, Steven.
falls down in front of her, and she's like, "Is it asking me for a healing balm?"
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
Yeah,
it to one to
it
him
does
just
that
to.
sometimes.
Well, at least it seems trained, so that's reassuring. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue contracting the rest of these mercenaries. You can go ahead and wait on the Gallivant Extos. Um, Silsus, can you show them aboard and have them wait for me while I finish things here? The beautiful looking Triton man sort of just, of course, Captain, right this way. And he sort of just nonchalantly, his hands behind his back. He definitely has this, I mean, beautiful posture. This Traden like has this demeanor that he comes from, a very wealthy background. He comes from a different world, so to speak. He definitely just seems like he's been like well schooled, well mannered, well taught. Every step he takes is very precise, and he takes it. He takes very precise steps. You see that he has a pattern to his step. He's always checking his sundial watch at like intervals as he walk up the ramp. As he's walking up, I am Warrant Officer Silsus. I am the helmsman of the Galavan Exos. It's a pleasure to meet you all. We are all overjoyed to have extra help on this incursion. You all seem very adequate for the task, so we have high hopes for you.
We'll do our best.
Quite. And so it just continues walking.
Hey, he reminds me of the guy in the magic shop. He's
But
very
humble.
humble.
Very.
After about he showed you around. There's some sailors walking around, preparing the ship to set sail, carrying crates, unfurling the masts and the sails, tying ropes all over the place, making knots. Sosa's just sort of stops and gestures to the rest of the ship. Your boarding will be on the second floor, near the hull of the ship. But I will say that it's not the worst place. We had to take on extra supplies for this incursion, and we need to find more space for all the mercenaries that the captain is looking to hire. But I will assure you that it is relatively comfortable living quarters.
I sleep on the ground sometimes. It's fine.
Perfect.
I don't sleep.
Even better.
She's,
He's a,
she's probably the only one that worries about the comfort of the bed.
um he just gives you all just a very just polite nod and says, "Well, you may meander the ship until Captain Abanu and the rest of the officers return with the mercenaries. Shouldn't be for another 30 minutes or so, but he sort of just gestures once again. The rest of the ship politely nods and walks his way up to the wheel of the ship and just sort of just stands there stoically.
That guy seems a little awkward, doesn't he?
He seems very out of place.
He seems very high and mighty, I would say.
No, he's humble.
Very humble. Everybody's very humble all the time.
Of course.
Remember, it's our code word. That way no one can be offended. Because if they get offended by being humble, well, then they just proved our point.
After waiting around a little bit, coming up from the hull is this sort of dressed like Orarim, Orir, Orarim, Orarim. Sorry, well, I can't pronounce his name. Orarim, the half orc master gunner, is this dwarf who's sort of dressed the same. He just has this dark brown, greenish headband. Got these large loop earrings. He literally looks like a rugged pirate, but compared to the rest of the sailors, he sort of looks similar to everyone. He is wearing the white, red, and blue attire of the sailors, but he does have like a brown overcoat overall. And I'll go and post a picture. He sort of walks up to you. He's like wiping his hand. You see there's like grease and like dirt on it. You see that he had like broken fingernails. His hands look crisp and hard. And like guy like worked like pretty much his entire life. Like he probably scrubbed every bit of the ship. And he just looks like a hard ass.
All right.
Sort of walks up to you, just wipes hands. So, You must be the freelancers that took on this contract. Well, welcome aboard the Galvan Extos. I'm the quartermaster here, so if there's anything you need, I'll be the first one to address it with the captain and the rest of the officers. My name's Damfell. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all ours.
Yeah.
I think that's how the phrase goes. It's like we're
Probably.
pleasured because that sounded bad. We're happy to have met you, sir.
Don't worry about the pleasantries. It's good to meet all of you. It's very nice. You don't seem like well, it doesn't seem like I don't. I've never. We've worked with freelancers before. I haven't seen you around. You all three new to freelancing here in the city, or
We literally started like 3 days ago.
oh wow.
Maybe 4. I don't remember.
It might be 4. So we did
What
that
day
contract
is
that
it?
one day, then we did the
Because
contract the next day.
it
Yeah,
took
this
us
is day 4.
take us like 2 days till it goes to the desert.
Oh, did it take us 2 days in the desert? Oh, it did. We've been doing this for 5 days.
It is Curon the 23rd of Firemeat.
Then it's only 4.
Yep.
We're
We
good
get
at counting.
We're very good at it.
Hey, we've done a lot
You're
in 5 days. 4
you're not
days.
the you're
4.
not the only one who's not good at counting on the shop. Don't be worried about that. Anyways, since we're waiting for the captain, what exploits have you all done for the Fortune Halls? If you don't mind me asking.
Shoot. If you guys want to take it one mission at a time.
We can
Don't mention
Don't-
the part where the-
that one was. We're not going to talk about it because we failed. It wasn't
we
good.
failed it. It didn't happen.
Whatever. Now you're just making it weird. Anyway, so we
just
went
keep
out to
talking
the,
about.
we went out
See
to
that
the desert.
he bites into a cigar, like bites it in half, starts chewing on it.
So
Let's skip over that.
yeah, so let's start with day 1. Day 1, we went out. Wait, no, that was day 2. What do we do for the
No,
first thing?
Frogs. I
Oh
got eaten by
yeah,
we're going to
frogs.
frogs.
frogs. We saved a small area from frogs. Unfortunately, we weren't able to save the person. He died.
He died
But
a while ago.
she got eaten by a frog, and then I ripped it open and saved her life.
Yeah.
And then we went and found some goblins. Uh, Still don't know if they can swim or not in the sand, but we're gonna hope to find out one day. They
Yeah, I
weren't
don't think
very
they took
nice.
us seriously.
You know what really sucks? You try to talk to people, you're like, take me to your leader, or I'd like to speak to your captain, or whatever, and they're just like, no, and they shoot an arrow at your head. And then you have to murder them. I don't know why that's always the case. But so, you know, that happened. An entire camp. We saved a merchant, we saved a devout guy. He worshipped
Yeah,
somebody.
he's
Um,
religious.
Probably.
Yeah, and then we rescued that lady who was scared of us at first. What was it? What was her name? Let me.
Um, hold
Uh,
on.
I'm,
Something weird. Though no thing yet.
oh, I can find her. I think I know. Oh,
Godalina.
it's Godalina.
Go.
Godalina. Godalina.
God.
So we saved her.
One of them.
She is something else. Let me tell you. She's got fancy eyeballs, and she
And a
has
fancy sword.
and a fancy sword, which we thought was loot, but she quickly informed us it was not. So we saved her. We ended up fighting this guy who, actually, you know what? Let's take a step back. So we ran in, we killed a bunch of goblins, whatever the hell a jackalware is, and then we saw 2 guys, both in black, being all mysterious. And then the one guy goes, "You take care of this," because he was apparently in charge. We still don't know who he is. So he tried to take care of it, but guess what? Sterling here whacked him with an axe, and he died real good. But I got its
Yeah.
mask, and I put the mask on. And
Have you
then
ever watched that?
no, why?
It's still not goop
You're
on
gonna
it.
get diseases.
It smells like victory.
What does victory smell like?
Dead people.
Oh god.
It's not
Sorry.
my favorite victory, but it's still a victory. And then we were hired. We took a contract to try to find a thief, and it
I
we,
remember
we
to mention
failed.
it.
It didn't work out in our favor.
We're in the sewers, and that's where I found Steven.
We did find Steven in the sewers. You almost died. You both did. I
Yeah,
came
but
out the hero in that
Yeah.
story.
We got Steven now though.
Yeah.
yeah, so it's a win in my book.
Oh,
Steven-
also, if you're
Steven puts his hand out to Danfell, and Danfell just like puts
He-
his cigar in his hand,
Greatest reward of all.
throws it over the ship.
no, he wants a healing balm. He's addicted to him. We think we made a drug addict rat.
Yeah. It's concerning.
Nice to Steven. He's
Needs
not a
help.
drug addict. He's just very, very sick. He has cancer, you know.
I still don't even know what
I
cancer
don't-
means.
I don't need it, but
He's
I
got
think
it.
it's cancer. He's got it.
Highfalutin magical diseases.
Oh yeah, I started a dojo. Also, if you're ever in the sewers, just take some food with you and somebody that can talk to animals. If you throw food and offer them food, they'll just leave you alone. I've been feeding them for the past 3 days. Oh wait, it hasn't been 3 days. I started that last night. They're gonna be fed well for 3 days.
Time is so
But
weird.
into the future.
And that's what we've been
Danfell-
doing.
Danfell he's still looking overboard because the rest of his cigar got thrown over, and he finally slowly turns on you. Well, that's quite the tale. Good for you. Seems like your future's bright with the freelancers.
We certainly hope so. Otherwise, we're gonna go broke real quick.
Steven's gonna run us out of the house and home.
We'll just sing songs on the corners, I guess.
Which was last time.
For living. Oh, you can always, if singing songs is what you're good at, you can always visit the Abbey of Overson. They teach people how to be bards and musicians there, so I learned a thing or two there. Yeah.
Hey, Tav, we can teach each other, and then we can go there, and they can teach us more.
Yeah. That kind of works.
Maybe I'll learn something other than the drums. I mean, you don't really need it, but
And the Abbey of Overson is dedicated to the deity Overson, who's considered the spirit of Anzoriar. Yeah, every peddler you see who spouts music or dance or any type of song in the city of Mercerno or anywhere in the Federation's probably a follower of Overson.
I have one god,
Oh,
and I don't remember its name right now. Hold on. I just blank out thinking.
Happens all the time. There's just too many of them. Well, it was nice to. Yeah, do you have a team name or something? Do I have to just call you individually by your name?
We go by sand swimmers, but it is work in progress, I would say.
We could also be the rat herders.
That would maybe not so much.
And
No one
third,
likes my
Yeah.
best ideas.
the last freelancer group we had called themselves the Midnight Peddlers, so probably better than that.
Midnight- that sounds like a drug dealer.
Yeah.
I would say hookers.
Ooh.
Women of the
What are
night,
they?
you know.
They're peddling their wares at the late night.
They all seem very roguish, so probably. I'm gonna head down to the hall and reorganize things or continue reorganizing. But it was a pleasure to meet you all.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Looks down
also-
at he looks towards Steven. You owe me half a cigar. Walks away.
I'm half tempted to blow a spell slot just to tell him that.
Do you guys want to do anything before we continue onward?
I mean, the only thing I think, hey Tab, let's go to the mast of the ship and we can recreate a thing from the future.
You mean the prow?
I don't know.
We go to the back instead.
Yeah, instead.
The-
Phyllis is just looking at you. What are you doing?
We're
Oh,
being eagles.
I'm flying.
I get to be in front. I'm flying, Tab.
Phyllis is like,
You
I've seen that live show. It's done at the prow of the ship.
Oh,
no, it's not. You're wrong.
we did everything backwards. See the joke? It's
Sterling, do
because
you
they
want to
bought
get in
it.
on this?
I just want to hold Steven up to do it.
Yes.
Steven's like, I want to be Rose.
Good, Steven. I hand him a healing bomb.
All right.
All right, I guess that's all we had.
All right, sounds good. So after about like 30 to 45 minutes, the mercenaries start climbing aboard, along with the shore crew, which is the officers, some sailors, and some marines. Um, Eventually, Captain Urbanu calls everyone to the main deck for a quick speech, as the ship is now currently wading into the main waters of the port and is beginning to set sail west towards the destination. She stands on top of a couple of crates and looks at all of you. Today we are doing a righteous and glorious work for not just the Federation, but its preservation of the Federation and all who live and survive within the deserts of Briseis. All here will be receiving privateer accommodations for a successful mission, so I and the rest of my crew are highly anticipating a highly successful mission today from all of you. Some of you may perish, but in the work of the Federation Navy and the work of preserving the Federation, it is all justified. And she continues this speech, normal lane rhetoric. You can see that many of the mercenaries are just not really paying attention. However, there is a couple of other mercenaries that do stick out to you. You see that there are some noble looking mercenaries, like people who are wearing very immaculate garb. They have pristine weapons and gear. Um, these mercenaries, they obviously stick out. They seem out of place. You would think at first glance that these are like gold rank or high ranking adventurers who have traversed many locations throughout the world and have fought dangerous beasts. But you can easily tell that the equipment that they have on them haven't been used. They're like brand new. There's about 10 of them wearing fine turbans and robes, very pristine chest plates and pauldrons and greaves, all with ruby or gem inlaid weapons. And there is one leading them, a young human woman with pale skin and very light brown hair, light gray hair. She's wearing like knee-high boots with armored kneecaps. She has some golden greaves or forearm guards. She's wearing basically that, and then she has this immaculate dress, and she has this beautiful pearl and gold diamond necklace around her neck. And on her back is a very large, it's almost like a tall war, if you know what a tall war is. A tall war is basically a very huge scimitar. But I'm classified as a scimitar. But it's on her back, and it's almost as immaculate as Godolina's blade. I'll go ahead and post a picture of her. And her mercenaries are sort of wearing the same color scheme as her outfits, but they're also armed with like short, like very immaculate, ornate short bows and scimitars as well. And she sort of just steps forward and addresses and sort of interrupts Captain Urbanu's little speech. And she goes, so like, that's funny. Coming from a woman who barely survived a raid from from the Freeborn Alliance, um, one who was recently promoted, uh, and she looks at everyone else. I wonder if all you know this, but this is her first real command. And you're telling me that you are prepared to send us to die, give us orders to fight pirates that you yourself cowered and hid from on your last. Isn't that correct, Nirvana? And she looks at the rest of the mercenaries who are just like, she didn't even fight. She didn't even fight
Can
pirates.
can I use insight on this? I want to know if she's either full of bluster or and then I mean I've got a couple checks that I want to do. Just based off of the amount of shit talking that's going on right now.
Sure. So we'll go with the first insight on if she's basically like lying just to
Mhm.
make her. Is she like? Is this check to see if she's just lying to make herself look good, or she's
Yeah,
just
that's what
lying?
I want. I want to know if she's trying to make a bluster to either demoralize us or demoralize them. Just,
Sure.
just she's. It seems like she's just shit talking, and I don't know if there's a point to it.
Mhm.
15.
15. From what you've gathered, for what she's spouting, it seems that one, she definitely probably comes from an affluent life.
Hmm.
You can easily tell by her garb. Um, two, she just gives off that demeanor of she is better than and more superior than most people here. Um, you get the sense that she's simply trying to just talk shit to her.
Hmm.
Um, she's trying to take the spotlight from her, even though she was technically hired on by Captain Urbanu. But she just it to you, this just seems like a very childish ploy to garner favor and support in her favor, in her whatever.
Okay, so with that, I'm just gonna look at them and be like, guys, hold on just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off real quick. I'm gonna meander back behind them to make it so that when I bang this drum, the only people that are silenced are her and her cadre as well as myself. I'm just gonna go pop.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay. This is interesting play.
Yeah. 18.
As you meander over, you are almost caught by two of like one of the guards looking around, surveying the area, but you do manage to get around the entire group.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'm gonna make it so that the only person, like, I mean, I don't care if any of the other people in the rabble can actually speak. I just want to make sure that where I'm located doesn't quiet the captain. And I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna go ahead and strike the drum once. The drum is silence. Pop, and drop silence, like right in the middle of her talking shit.
Yeah. Give me a second. I want to see the range on silence spell.
Let me pull it up. I think I have it in my DMs. Oop, that's the wrong one.
Silence is 20-foot radius. So I'll say that that Captain Urbana and her ilk do not get caught into it. As you thump it on, it's activating the magical word. Um, the magical, you can see the magical notes sort of resonate towards her, and as soon as she's about more bullshit, her mouth is like, and all the mercenaries are just like, you can see up front that first mate Separ is just like very, very angry. Obviously, most of the officers are just like, "Why would you disrespect our captain like that?" And you can see Captain Amar just sort of hold him back. Says, "It is true that this is technically my first command, but I did not cower in fear against the Freeborns. I actually rescued and safeguarded my captain, who is now Rear Admiral of the Fifth Federation Fleet. I'm not going to tell you that. Well, I'm not going to lie to you that many of you may not come out of this unscathed. We are going up against people who are either traitors, veteran privateers, or just bloodthirsty mercenaries. I think all of you are aware of that. and she sort of now directs her attention at this woman who's just like and like starts like slapping all of her guards and stuff like that. It's like, and she you can hear or you see the Triton man sort of lean in and whisper into Captain Urbana's ear, and she's just like, "Ah, I see. You must be Lady Barkida. I know of your father, who's part of the Rastin Merchants Guild. Interesting." And she sort of turns to Orarim, the Master Gunner, says something to him, and he sort of just chuckles. Um, After that, the mercenaries sort of just pay her no mind as she's just like now like just throwing a fit. She's flustered, um, and the speech eventually finishes, and she's like, "We should be reaching the village of Bilal by tomorrow morning. I want you all to be prepared for anything. Anything could happen. These freeborn pirates have proven to be tenacious and crafty, so be on your guard. The fates of a majority of the coasts here in this area rely on us, and I hope to successfully defeat them and bring some relative peace to the coastal villages. Thank you." And she sort of steps down. There are some claps from the mercenaries, but most of the mercenaries are just like, whatever. We're just here to make money.
I'm gonna go ahead and clap too, even though I'm in silence.
Yeah.
Yay! That's good. Wait, I'm gonna look confused too.
It's currently you guys are set sail right now. It is. Oh, so it is right now, probably around new time. It's going to take a little bit to get, even with the pace of the Clipper or of the Galavan Extos. It's going to take them most of the day to get to that area of the coast. Um, you are all free to do things in the meantime. If not, then we can go ahead and fast forward to the next day.
I think the only thing I want to do is I want to watch the hoity-toity people because I want to study them. Because when I'm looking at them, I'm looking to see if they actually have like the demeanor of seasoned warriors, if they're all just a bunch of show and tell, fancy
Okay.
dressed up dolls.
So make a perception check.
21. I'm never gonna roll high on any of my
Nice.
attacks now. I already know what's happening.
Are you looking at her cadre of guards? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
I'm
looking at?
looking at her, them, like everybody. I'm just taking in the view.
For sure. Yeah, the woman. We'll start with the woman now known as Lady Barkida. I'll go ahead and type her name in.
Okay.
But Lady Barkida definitely seems like she's at least like in her early 20s, if not 20 years old. Um, Beautiful fair skin. She has the money to buy skin products and beauty products, so she looks immaculate. But you can definitely tell that her gear is top of the line, highly paid. You can't tell if it's great gear, but you can definitely tell that it's brand new. But you easily can tell that that large scimitar, that means business. That is a very well crafted weapon, and you personally just can't fathom why it's in the hands. Well, you can, but you also just can't as well because she probably just bought it.
Hmm.
The guards themselves all are dressed in great gear. There are a couple younger looking noble guards that definitely seem like they could be her friends, they could be colleagues, or they could be other minor nobles or affluent children or children of affluent merchants of the merchants guild or the merchant class. But you do see some that are scarred, some that are just swole. You see that some are veterans. You can see that a lot of them are some are disciplined. So there's a mix. There's a mix of probably well trained, well disciplined, hired guards. Some that are well disciplined, probably household guards, probably are like guards of the merchant family herself.
Okay.
And then there are a mix of of like younger people around her age as well who could be from other families or are her friends.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's the one thing I'm looking at. I'm like, so I'm I'm not planning on doing anything jacked up. I just wanted to know if her shit talking was even there was a point to it. No, she's got nothing on her own as far as I'm concerned. She's got a few well-trained actual guards and a bunch of friends that are just yes people. So, all right. So that's all I needed. I am going to do this. I'm gonna stand back. I'm just gonna do my thing. Since we're gonna have enough time for a long rest before this. Okay, cool. I'm going to just detect magic.
Yep, you cast detect magic. What does your detect magic look like?
My detect magic, since it's my bard stuff, it's just me going, and because I'm an orator rather than an actual player of music, so I'm like, and then they showed me everything, and it was magical, and then like as it comes out, it's uh like musical notes kind of sprouting and then like disappearing as it goes over my eyes.
Okay, sounds cool. As that happens, um, you definitely sense the magical items on Tav. Um, you can sense that the magic is coming from what was the magical item that you got? Oh, the fan, probably at her side, the rainbow fan.
Yeah.
But you can also sense faint magic from her rapier and her ring, the rusty ones. You
Hmm.
sense magic obviously on the cloak, the somewhat
You stink.
looking
sticky
green
cloak.
cloak. It doesn't stink right now, but
Okay.
it definitely looks like it could stink. Um, on Sterling, and then obviously a little bit on Sterling himself, because though he is a living sentient creature, he was created by magical means.
Yes.
But you don't know that. I'm just saying that that's what you sort of sense. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, Sterling resonating magic himself.
I'm from a
He's
place
a
of
magician.
magic. It's fine.
In that group, you do sense that the scimitar, that large scimitar on the girl, on Lady Barkita, is definitely magical. You also sense that her arm guards are magical, and that her necklace is magical.
Hmm.
From the officers, like Captain Urbano, nothing.
Okay.
And then all the sailors and everyone else, the mercenaries, they don't have anything magical on them. You do sense like healing potions here and there, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. So I'm gonna after I do that, I'm gonna go find if Tav and Sterling aren't with me, I'm just gonna walk over and be like, so if you guys wanna like, we're probably gonna have to save Madam Princess over there at some point, so we should totally do that. And then if you guys aren't opposed to it, for the shit talking she did with the bluster to not be able to back it up herself. If we save her, we should definitely ask for nice things because she's loaded.
Good to know. But if we can't save her, and she unfortunately dies,
Okay,
we can
see, that's
save
not the
her.
talk we do here. Everybody's friends. All right, that's
Yeah,
why I had her shut
I
up because she was being not a friend.
That's the thing,
I-
though. With every person we meet, they die.
Not
So
everyone. We
Yeah.
saved like 3 people
you
out
know what?
of
You're right.
the how
That
many
he
people
Five.
did
we killed.
live.
we saved 5 people actually.
Oh, we
But
have we saved 5 people? Oh
We saved 5 people,
yeah,
but the people who are mean to us always die. I feel like
that's
that I should make
fair.
that a point.
That is fair. So let's do the math. We've saved about 5% of the people we've met.
yeah, but I don't mean we kill her. I mean if she dies
Oh no,
accidentally or
no.
If she
Also,
happened to be like falling off the edge of the ship, we could just like, you know,
so I will tell you this. She's got some elite guard, but most of the people over there, it's like a split mix. They're just friends. I don't think they could lift a sword if it was right in front of them.
do any of the weaker ones look like they have like a dagger or something, like a fancy looking dagger? If they do, I want it.
You gonna go make a bet with them?
I was thinking more steal it, but I could also make a bet.
Let's not steal anything on the ship, okay?
we can wait with that till we go back maybe, and we
They're
don't
all
have
probably
to
gonna
meet.
die by the time we get back, though.
Well, if they die, guess what? They don't
can
need a
just-
dagger anymore.
Yeah.
But they die, the dagger's gonna be like the water. Like, I don't know.
Do you need to breathe? Because I don't know much about you people, like your people
Um,
and all that
I
stuff.
do I need to breathe? I don't think.
It's still a living creature for the most part.
Okay.
Okay, so you do. So that negates that you jump down there and grab it when they fall off. But whatever.
You
Well,
can
also,
still drown.
I don't. Yeah, I do think me being made of metal and wood wouldn't be a great idea to jump into the water.
Okay, fair.
No, you'll probably sink and not be able to get back up. So yeah, that's not great.
All right. So I guess I guess that's all I was gonna do. So if you guys have anything, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna tap out. I'm gonna go onto the bridge and I'm just gonna practice my inner chi.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to train Steven to be able to do a little jig to dance.
You might
He's
need
gonna,
a
he's
professional
going to
falls
get
out.
healing bomb, and then I'm gonna try to make him do a little jig for it instead.
Go
Oh,
ahead and make an animal handling.
I knew it. I'm +0, it's a
At
11.
disadvantage.
A disadvantage. 2.
Puts his hands up once again. For the healing ball.
shit! Wait! I might be able to help. I might be able to help. I come back over and I cast.
You gotta put makeup on.
No, not friends. I'm gonna cast speak with animals.
Okay, for sure.
Oh, and I'll go ahead and put makeup on too,
Experiment,
because I'll
please.
go ahead and use friends at the same time.
Sure.
So friends, and speak with animals. So, Steven, how are you?
It's gonna take. It's a ritual spell. I keep forgetting it's a ritual spell. So you have to take. You have to ritual cast this. You have to spend, I think, 10 minutes to prepare it.
I'm not gonna use a ritual since I know we're gonna have a long rest.
Okay.
So I just cast it because I got 2 spell slots. I used one
Okay.
for detect magic and the other one for.
If we get awakened in the middle of the night,
That's fair. I don't need them.
Well,
I'll
we-
just rage.
also fair. I was wondering if we get, like attacked in the middle of the night, will we still get our full rest? Or would it not,
Yeah.
like, would it not be a full rest yet?
Oh, if you take your rest now. Yeah, you
But,
can do
like,
full rest.
If we went to bed and then like in the middle of the night we got attacked and we allowed to fight, would we have our full rest in that fight?
Oh,
No.
no.
You would have to. Yeah, it applies if
Okay.
you get the full 8 hours of not doing anything.
All right.
So if an attack happens, yeah, you're full rest. Especially if it's like, even if it's like the last hour, you wouldn't get your long rest, which sucks. Even like the last like 10 minutes, boom, attack. You know, the long rest. Yeah. So you speak with Steven. Steven just looks at you, gives you like this wide eye, just like,
Hey.
Ah!
What?
Ah!
So, she wants you to do like a small trick. So she's gonna do a hand signal, and then if you would be so kind, and
Yeah.
I'll give you an extra healing bomb.
Bomb, just bomb.
She wants you to do a little dance. Just go like this.
Go ahead and make a animal handling check.
Okay. Shit. Skills. do. 8.
Bomb. I want bomb. 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 I want bomb.
I give him a bomb, and then I give him another bomb, and I'll be like, "There's 2 more if you do the dance."
What?
And I just pull out 2 more, and then I go.
Oh. Go ahead and make another animal handling check.
Oh fuck! So close.
Oh god. Oh,
It just
That
falls out.
one.
2 bounds.
You know what? This may be the dumbest rat we found.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is pretty dumb.
Well, I don't think it helped that he eats balm on the regular.
Probably
Balls
not.
out.
I give him another bomb. That's you only get one because you didn't dance. You gotta dance, you get extra.
I don't know what don't means. Or dance.
So here we go. Here we go. This is dancing, and I start going like this.
No, that's moving.
Okay, you move. You move. You get two. You may move like this.
I don't get it.
Seriously, this guy. Whew.
So
A bit more
stupid.
rat.
You know what? Good luck. Good luck. I tried. I'm gonna go see if there's other rats on the ship.
Go ahead and make a either perception or investigation check.
Rat to a new rat.
It's okay, Steven. I still
Freaking
love
Pied
it.
Piper.
15.
15. There are a couple rats. They're making their way into the salted pork barrels.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to earn some free food?
They scurry away. Oh shit!
You guys are not nearly as cool as the sewer rats. That's it. I'm
That's
done.
right.
I'm tapping out. I'm gonna go out on the deck and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to for the swimey the little I can't think of the word for this. The better than us's. I'm gonna go out there and other than their guards that actually know what they're doing, I'm gonna actually like practice with my weapon and show them what real moves look like.
Okay.
I
sounds
may
good,
actually learn something now.
Go ahead and make a performance check. Make a performance check.
Okay.
And what is everyone else doing?
Shit. All right. Not
Um,
great.
I'll look it up. Don't worry. What do you
I
do?
either I was thinking about I kind of want to talk to what was his name? Uh, Slizzes, the helmsman.
Still sis? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're currently driving the boat.
Um,
Ox. This is how you do it. Definitely not how you do it. I've never seen such reckless attacks.
I'm a
There's no
barbarian.
form. There's no form whatsoever. Sorry, yes, Sterling, go ahead. You go ahead and approach Sildus, who has like one hand on the wheel, just sort of looks in your direction for a moment and returns. Can I help you, Master Freelancer?
um, I I mean I'm not like super busy. I was kind of wondering. You don't really look exactly like you fit in with the rest of this boat. You look kind of more like you're a fancier person, like a higher wealth. I was wondering like how did you get here? Are you a freelancer? Are you a mercenary?
No, I've been part of the Navy for the past decade, and when Captain Nabanu got promoted and got her own ship, I was appointed to be her helmsman from the Navy.
Last decade. Hmm. You know where we're going. You don't look incredibly focused.
I can assure you, Master Freelancer, that I've sailed ships for over 20 years, and I am simply following the coast towards the coastal raided villages.
Hmm. Okay. Um, I'll be going then. I just want to walk off.
That would be great.
I can't believe he just walked up, insulted him after asking him, "You don't look like you belong here."
I just don't understand. He looks like a fancy man. He's on this boat. I'm confused why he's here.
I mean, fair. I get it.
As
I
you're-
probably would have
as
done
you're-
something equally dumb.
As you're walking by, first mate Sepri sort of just walks. He's like at the bottom of the stairs, like, so do you normally just go around and asking people why they're not supposed to be here, or?
Uh, no, it's just more like I don't. I just kind of want to figure out who he is. Just kind of see what he's doing here.
It's fair. He does that.
I didn't mean any offense by it.
He definitely doesn't fit in with our crew, but from what I've heard, Silsis has served the Navy for about 25 years. He's a pretty good helmsman. He probably doesn't want to be here, so it makes sense why he doesn't really care for most things besides just running the ship.
I was wondering because he has a sort of attitude like he didn't like want to be here.
He is from nobility, so and
Yeah.
plus, I don't know if he's probably told you he was appointed here, so he was against his wishes.
Mm,
He doesn't respect the captain, but he doesn't know the captain. So
no, I don't mean to like judge someone by appearances. That's curious.
he sort of looks one. He looks like from head to toe to you. I can imagine. You people come up to you all the time and ask what kind of person you are.
Very often.
So what are you? If you don't mind me asking.
Uh, I'm not sure. Like I'm just like wood, metal, put together by magic. I'm
You're,
alive though, I guess.
you're clockwork?
No, the Warforged, but
No
clockworks
idea
don't
what
have
that is.
any sentience.
That's pretty good. Good for you. How's living?
I it's interesting going around and I'm new here. It's unusual talking to new people, kind of seeing what they're all doing.
Sort of just looked at the ship. We're living.
Yeah.
So what's that spear on the back on your back? I've never seen a thing like that.
Well, it's a musket. It I I could show you, but I would have to shoot it into like the water, or it would make something explode.
Looks around. I mean, um, nothing here to cause danger. I don't see why not. So it's a weapon of some sort.
Yeah, it's here. Can I shoot into the water? Show him what it does.
Yeah, sure. I do need you to roll to hit though, just in case.
Oh no!
Just because it misfires.
No, that one, no.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Oh my
damn it.
god. Of
It's-
course.
Oh my, of course. I love it, dude. I fucking love it. So this is my immaculate rifle. Alright, so
It broke, so I'll fix that later. I can throw daggers though.
he just sort of looks puzzled. Are you sure you're a freelancer? Do you know what you're doing?
Sometimes.
I'm good on how daggers work. I know how to use a dagger. I'm gonna go somewhere else. It was nice to talk to you.
I-
What's up?
There is nothing more humiliating than talking a big game and then having your weapon just decide to misfire.
Well, I'm gonna go.
I would have straight
like
tried to
fixing
play
it.
that off. I'd have been like, yeah, it's a dual action. You gotta click and then you gotta undo it and then you click
Yeah,
it
there's
again.
there's a process to this. Obviously, this is step 1. Step 2 is to fix it. Step 3.
If
That
you roll
would've
the
been funny.
second one, then you give up.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it just it's based on the day how it feels. It's a living creature, actually, just like me. Anyways, I'm gonna go. God damn it. All right. So Sterling, you go to fix your rifle. Doesn't take you too long. You're just like, there's sand in here. How?
We're on the seas.
Salt in your tea. Where did the salt come from? Did you have anything else that you wanted to do, Sterling?
No, I think Sterling's out for the night.
Okay, sounds good. Tab, did you want to do anything?
No, I just have one question. How big is Steven?
Steven's about 4.5 feet, almost 5 feet.
He's 4.5 feet.
That is a big ass rat.
He is a.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's a medium. I'm pretty sure he's a medium creature.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a medium beast.
I should just give him one of my daggers. He could probably attack with it.
Yeah. I was just thinking if you could right on my shoulder or something, but he's
Oh
really
no,
big.
no. He's a
He's
dire.
really
He's a dire rat.
Yeah. Okay. I need a leash or something then.
Why do you think everyone's freaking out when they see this thing walking next to you, almost at your height level? You're feeding it healing bombs. They're just like, what the fuck?
So it's like a dog.
So the
Okay.
stories are true. There are literally man-sized rats in the sewers.
A very big dog I've had.
It's like a Mongolian. I don't know. It's like a Tibetan Mastiff. It's huge. Well,
Oh,
not
God.
not that big. It's
Uh,
a big dog. It's like a Dane. It's like a Great Dane.
Still a big dog.
Still a big dog. Not a Tibetan Mastiff. That thing's huge. That's a lion. That's a
Okay.
bear. A bear dog. All right, yeah, Steven. Yeah, like I said, he literally like he can like he gets on all fours, but like he can like walk bipedal with you, which is the scariest thing to most people.
Oh
It's-
my
it's
God.
this bipedal walking dire rat who's covered in dry healing balm, which, by the way, is like a perfect lip balm. Like his lips are never chapped. Like rubbing Vaseline on his
He's
shit all
also
day, man.
addicted though.
Oh my God.
Right, like the
Like,
heat doesn't apply to his lips
oh my God.
or his nose.
Ye-
You need his own
Okay.
bunk.
Yeah, I'm done. I don't need to do anything else.
Everyone, I will say, Tav, everyone is literally scared of you because of Steven. Like,
Perfect.
there was like one of the sailors was gonna approach you because he's like, oh, that's a beautiful lady. Oh, what the fuck is that? Like, even in the back, even like you hear the whispers of Lloyd, like, Tav, was it really a good idea to take this thing with us? What if it turns
Well-
on you?
Well,
What if you run out of bomb? What is it gonna do then?
I will never run out of ball because they're so cheap. But
Murphy's law, Tav. Murphy's law.
I
One
know
day he's gonna find your stash and he's gonna get in it. And it's all gonna go bad.
One of these days he's gonna become a troll and he's just gonna regenerate and it's never gonna die. And you're gonna be like, I created a monster.
Okay.
Die, Steven, just die. No! It's like the Adventures of Billy and Mandy, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, where it's like Billy's like son, the spider's like, Dad, I love you. No, fuck you, die, get away from me. I fucking hate you. But Dad, why don't you just love me? I'm your son. You're not my son. All right. So everyone, I guess, is turning in for the night eventually.
Yeah.
If possible, I'd like to sit outside in sentry mode. It's just
Okay,
kind of
fine.
a watch out.
Sure, yeah. Where do you want to be? Do you want? There's two main staffs. There's the prow. There's the back. Where did you want to go anywhere specific?
No,
You
I
wanna
just
go
kind of
to-
want to sit in the front and the back.
I was like, do you want to go to the Eagle's Nest? Just fucking sentry mode there. You would have to climb, unfortunately.
I'm not risking another net one.
All right, all good. Yeah. Do you how do you like what is your sentry mode like? Do you kneel? Do you sit down or do you just stand
Yeah,
there?
I was
Eyes-
imagining myself
Eyes
just,
wide open, just looking at everything.
I was imagining myself kind of just sitting like almost like crisscrossed with
Okay.
the legs.
Sure. All good. Yeah. People walk by and some of them during your sentry mode, you're just like, holy shit, this guy's weird. You see some like drunken mercenaries and sailors on the main deck as you're in sentry mode. Obviously you can't break your sentry mode, so you're just looking at them and they're just like, fuck it. Holy shit, man, this thing's looking right at me. And it's like as they move back and forth, your eyes sort of following. What is your problem, man? So you guys go ahead and take a long rest. So go ahead and use that long rest feature, and then we'll might as well go ahead and take a 15-minute break right here.
Alrighty, awesome.
All right.
Sounds good.
Nice.
You all awake the next day. After waking from your slumber, you make your way up to the upper deck beside Sterling, who is already awoken from his sentry mode. It is a bright sunny day, and the waves are not too serious. As you all sort of peer over the ship's edge, in the distance you can barely see the large sails of distant warships. And I'm talking about out into the greater ocean. Obviously, to your left right now, currently is the coastline, but you guys can all sort of make out distant sails of what looks to be warships. Dan Fell sort of walks up to the deck and sort of like behind you. Some of the sailors and marines are up there. Some of the mercenaries are like, "What the fuck's out there?" And Dan Phil once again wiping his dirty hands because he seems to be working on something all day. Um, tells you that those are the rear ships of the Federation's Eighth Fleet. Looks like they're heading towards the southern islands of the Dagnia Islands. Looks like the final push towards the pirates on that area seems to be in full swing. Nothing to worry all yourselves here. So just walks by, chews another cigar, looks at Steven. You still owe me half a cigar. Walk past him. Nearing for the mercenaries and you all, everything seems pretty laid back. You all are preparing to get ready, knowing that you guys are all fast approaching destination. But suddenly the deck becomes a buzz. The Marines, especially the sailors, are preparing their sails to slow down the overall speed of the ship. You see that they begin to tie up at least the outer sails and some of the lower sails of the two main masts. The Marines are beginning to load up on their gear. You see that they are arming themselves. They have like these little steel cylinders that holds their crossbow bolts for their light crossbows. They're attaching to their belts. All of them are attaching grappling or rope with their grappling hooks. You can all see them that they are fitting them on the side. There are holes on the side of all around the ship on the main deck. You can see that's where they put their grappling hooks so they can just jump over in very incredible speeds to get over the ship, out of the ship into the water real quick. You see that they're preparing their weapons, checking their gear. You see that Captain Urbanu is in her full like war gear attire, still wearing the same clothes, but she has some of her leather armor on. You see that she does not have her leather cap; it's sort of hanging, tied to her belt still. She does have a scimitar on her back, but she doesn't look like she's in a hurry to put on gear. It almost seems like she's not looking to go ashore. Along with the rest of the officers. Obviously, Damfel's not going to go out there. He's the quartermaster. He's fixing the ship and stuff like that. You can see that there are about 20 Marines and about like 30 or so, maybe like 35, 36 mercenaries. The mercenaries are all gearing up. Some of them are drinking still, or some of them are drinking. Some of them are still eating. Some of them are still like brushing their teeth and stuff like that. Once again, Captain Urbanu calls everyone to the main deck to address them as you all begin to pass what looks like to be a charred, burnt, razed village. You hear some of the mercenaries say, "That must be the village of Mugla that was raided about 2 days ago." The village of Belal is rested in between the village of Mugla and the village of Gafor. They're separated by maybe an hour or two by foot and by horse. Well, by horse mainly. But you can definitely see the charred ruins. You see that whoever raided it burnt the entire village to the ground. You see about 20 or so huts and sandstone homes with soot and singeing from where the fires were started from within the homes. You don't see any blood, you don't see corpses, you don't see any vultures around it, so it means that the villagers may have gotten out, or most likely got out safe, but the village was not left alone. Captain Urbanus addressed everybody. like I said, she's dressed for war along with her officers, but it doesn't look like any of them are leading the assault. You get the feeling that it's probably you, and the mercenaries are going with the Marines to lead this assault onto the beachhead. She begins to address that, once again they're doing righteous things, and that um, to be prepared and expect the unexpected, to expect anything really from these freeborn mercenaries. Um, and then once again, in the back, the chirping of Lady Barkita as she's still um, talking. She says, "I get the feeling, Captain, that you're not going to be joining us on this assault. So, Drag, since you're the one who's charged with leading this operation, I had hoped that you would be leading us onto the beach yourself."
I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm like, Jesus Christ, lady, give it a rest. We were hired. Let's go do the job.
And yeah, as you say that, the mercenaries are like, "Yeah, seriously, shut the fuck up." Um, and you see, who's the officers over there at the front is obviously Captain Urbanu, First Mate Separi, and then the Master Gunner. Yeah. Um, but she looks at your direction, just gives you like a smirk or like a little like scoff at you. Um, but you look back and you see that it definitely hit a chord on Captain Urbana. She sort of just like gives her like this death stare. She's like, "You're right, Lady Barkita. I will be leading this assault, and you will be staying on the ship." And Lord Barkita's just like, "Oh." And
oh no.
first mate, Separates just sort of looks at like whispers like, and you all can like see that like he's very worried. Like, are you sure this is a good idea? Like, and Captain Urbano, she just like shrugs him off, puts her cap on. You see that she's like a little bit flustered. She's like, you know, bellowing orders to the Marines to get ready, bellowing to the sailors and stuff like that. It says, Sepri, um, Silzus, and even Damfell to equip yourselves and get ready. I'm gonna need my officers on deck. And then the half orc Orum's just like, what about me? He's like, "You're gonna stay on the ship. You're gonna watch the ship. You are my master gunner. I need you on the ballista." And the mercenaries are just like, "Shit." But yeah, Leo Barkita is just like, whatever, getting paid regardless. So her and her little cadre are sitting around, eating, drinking. You see that they have a nice little set table with some linens on there. And then Captain Urbano approaches you three. And she looks at you. She's sort of now putting on all her armor and stuff like that. And she's like, "I was originally going to have you all lead the assault, but I want you, if you can, to watch the ship for me as I lead the assault, and also keep an eye on Lady Barkita. She is a bitch, but her father is a very influential man. Not that you won't be seeing the action. I'm sure the pirates have something in store for us when we make ashore, but I want you to make sure that my ship is in one piece when I return." Um,
So I just pull out my axe. You got it, Captain.
she nods her head, and she begins lining up her Marines and stuff like that.
I'm so tempted just to start talking shit. But I'm gonna wait until she does something stupid.
Oh my god.
Soon, eventually, this is about midday now. You can all see the looming sandstone tower with a faded purple cone roof. Below are ruined walls surrounding it. On the beachhead, there are large boulders and a couple of sloops, sort of docked at a small dock, wooden dock. As you get closer, you can definitely tell that that is the Federation watchtower, a very large sandstone tower. You can definitely see signs of battle. Um, you can sort of make out maybe some bloodstains on the walls or whatever, but for the most part, you can see that a lot of the walls has been destroyed. Um, since none of you are sailors, I won't have you make any real determining checks, but I will say that all of you would probably, at least for none of you would have actual military experience. So no, never mind then. There wouldn't be any. Well, no. Sterling. Sterling, go ahead and make a perception check.
All right.
You
Let's
do
see
have
the
some history behind it.
That one.
Though no actual, but you were trained.
That one.
Well, at least you're getting them out now. You know.
My luck must be terrible today.
Hopefully it doesn't continue onward. But for the most part, for you, Sterling, you know, you haven't been on the front lines of the war, but you've heard tales. You can easily ascertain that this watchtower was hemorrhaged very badly. Um, it was the walls surrounding were pummeled, and you can tell that it's a very stable, fortified location. Um, Whatever hit it, whoever took it, these pirates, they brought what was necessary to take this Federation tower from the army. With that, the anchor is dropped, and Captain Urbano is first on the scene. She points her scimitar, says, "Forward for the Federation," as she drops down onto some boats, and they begin to make their way. It is calm on the beach. For everyone here, there are no signs of anyone that seems to be on the beachhead or even inside the walls of the Federation Tower. And soon eventually you all see the Marines, the mercenaries, and Captain Urbano and her officers make it to the beach, and they just sort of march into the sandstone Federation Tower. And there is no noise of battle, nothing yet. And Orum and some of the sailors at the ballista are just sitting there. You see Orum just has his arm on top of the ballista. Lady Barkita and her group are still eating, having tea time. And I'll go ahead and bring up the map, but really there's nothing going on so far.
Okay.
Eventually, after 10 minutes, the sudden clashing of battle, the sounds of battle, is now resonating from on the other side of the watchtower. So these walls over here on the far side over here, that represents the wall that surrounds the tower itself. It's sort of on a raised, rocky area above that overlooks the beachhead. I need everyone to go ahead and make perception checks. As you can hear in the distance, Orum sort of like he steps away from the ballista, he goes up to the edge of the ship, and he starts looking over. He's like, I hope everything's okay over there.
Decent roll this time. 19.
19, okay.
Woo! 22.
22, okay.
I got a 7.
For Ox and for Sterling, you definitely see that these fortifications were obviously probably put here by the military, the army at first. But even as soon as you hear the sounds of battle, you see what looks like to be silhouettes in between these rocky boulders, and then all of a sudden the sunlight sort of like penetrates the canopy over here, and you can see a couple of ballistas sticking out from what looks like to be hidden covers underneath the palm trees.
Ooh. I'm gonna yell to the gunner guy. There's ballistas inside the trees.
Or I'm just
Uh,
he's like, where?
I literally just point to it. I'm like, she's over there.
What's that, Sterling?
Um, can I shoot the ballistas?
Sure,
If I
you
see
want to?
them.
Go ahead.
I
Go
don't think.
roll to hit.
Watch it fail again. Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's 24.
I forgot Steven, so I gotta bring up Steven.
Steven. Our 4.5 foot long rat.
That is a scary ass fucking rat.
Yeah. I said it was a dire rat.
Oh god.
Just swim around.
Steven, no!
Looks like he wanted to take a bath.
You only had a bath.
There are two that you can see, Starling. Which one were you shooting at?
I'll shoot at the left one.
Bottom right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do hit the ballista. Go ahead and roll. I need to make actually as you fire into the hidden ballistas. You can all faintly hear the screams of like like people getting affected by the explosion. As you see, some of the shrubberies get thrown about, and a bunch of very drab-looking individuals. Presumably, they look very pirate-looking. Like barely wearing any armor. They have scattered leathers here and there. Some are wearing shoes. Some are not wearing shoes. Some are wearing tricorn hats. Some aren't wearing tricorn hats. And they like have like scimitar, short swords, and light crossbows. But you do hear at least, let's see, you see, go ahead and bring up. See four, so just rush out. They're just like, crap, and I need to make dex saves roll.
Right.
What's the DC, Sterling?
I believe. Let me check. Explosives. Dexterity DC is 8 plus my proficiency plus my dexterity modifier. So my proficiency is. Where is my proficiency modifier?
It's at the top of your page, at the top of your character sheet.
Should be a plus
Does-
2.
Should be a +2 since you're still a level.
Okay.
It's at the
Then
top of your character sheet.
yeah, that would be a 13 then.
13. So 1 out of 4 passed. So go ahead and roll damage. 'Cause I believe it's
It's the
D6.
shot, and then
The shot was at the ballista, so the ballista is definitely damaged, but this is for the explosion.
right. So then it's how much is the
I believe it's a D6.
yeah D8.
Fire, or D8 of fire. Nice. Yeah, with that, the explosion, they walk out to the beach, they're yelling and screaming. You can see that there's like shrapnel of wood and some metal that are in their forearms, their body. They're just like, oh my god. And I'll go ahead and mark some of these. They've been heavily damaged. And then Orem sees him like, oh shit, and he runs towards the ballista. So let me just damage these people real quick.
I was really scared that I just shot some like of our allies or something, and then
Yeah, I was scared of that too.
And with that shot, we're gonna go ahead and jump into combat.
All right.
As Orem's gonna go over here. Yeah. So go ahead and roll for initiative, everybody. Oh boy. Oh. So Ox, you got it too. I'm sorry, Terra got 9.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and guess that their dexterity's probably higher than mine. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
22. Phew, sheesh.
Whoops.
Well, there goes my natural 20 though. So with that, the enemies are going first. You can definitely see the ones over here. They're picking at their maimed and bloody arms and upper torso. Like I said, most of these aren't wearing armor. They are wearing scattered pieces of leather. This one over here is going to duck behind this wooden cover, and you can faintly hear talk. It isn't common, or it's in like Rafstein common, but it's in some sort of cant, some sort of code. From what you all can hear in the distance, you can hear just like, uh, muzzle the wood, set afoot the mass, but you don't understand what that lingo means.
I certainly do not.
It's in camp.
It's in a cant, but it's a cant that you don't know either.
Oh, okay.
Your cant's very specific as well.
Right.
And you see more rush from underneath what looks like they've been under. It looked like they were in foxholes, and there's like banana leaves or palm tree leaves that were on top of them, and they burst from the ground. Right? You can see some of them manning these ballistas, and then these are going to move here. They are going to fire some short bows. You are all relatively high up. A clipper is a pretty big ship, or it's a decently sized ship. But they're going to go ahead and try and let loose some short bow arrows. Oxes and Sterling are the bigger targets, so Sterling's going to take one arrow shot. What's your AC, Sterling?
It is 15.
Doesn't matter, as an arrow goes way off above you. And then your AC, Ox?
14.
14. Also doesn't matter, as it just clink hits into the side of the ship. And just
Hey,
lands there.
we're supposed to make sure this thing stays safe. Get that arrow out of there.
Then these two right here will go ahead and reveal their location, and they're going to go ahead and get on top of the rocks and start firing short bows at the crew. So they're going to target this sailor over here. Of course, we're hitting these guys. And then the second one's going to fire at the next sailor. NPC to the other NPCs, of course. Of course, I roll max damage. So this sailor gets domed right here by an arrow and falls. And then this sailor over here gets shot in the shoulder, and she hides behind here and drops her light crossbow as she starts to like very, very recklessly take the arrow out of her shoulder, and it's just causing even more damage.
Oh, great.
Oh god.
I will go ahead and since this one right here is damaged, they're not going to fire this turn, but this one, it's undamaged, will fire at the Gallivant Exodus. And it's gonna I'll roll with advantage because it should just hit. For you, Sterling, Tav, and Ox, a massive bolt fires from, or is thrusted from this ballista into the side right here, and it does send a shockwave as the impact of the ballista just goes straight through the ship. Thankfully, it didn't hit below the water level; it hit above it, so that's great. But you do hear from beneath like a couple of shouts of "Ah!" Hopefully, it wasn't Damfell. Oh wait, no, Damfell is ashore. But maybe a sailor or two got hit by that bolt round. All right, that's going to be it for the enemy. So Sterling, it is your turn.
Okay. Are these two right? These two right here 5 feet from this one? Or are they farther than 5 feet from this one? Right here?
No, one, yeah, they're right next to them. So this guy, if you fire these two, this guy's going to get hit as well with the explosion.
Yeah, I wanted to shoot this guy right here.
Okay, so then this guy would get hit, this guy would get hit, and this guy would get hit from the explosion on a hit.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that was almost in that one.
Ooh.
Wasn't that-
18 definitely hits these. So go ahead and roll damage for. I'm assuming you shot this guy, right? So yeah, go ahead and roll damage for that guy.
Yeah.
And then I'll go ahead and make dex saves for everyone else in a minute.
Ooh, 13.
15. Yeah. You just blow the left arm of this pirate's clean off, and he
God.
just falls and dies. I'll go ahead and make dex saves for the one up there. Passes, and then one on the ballista passes, and section one fails. So this one, go ahead and roll d8 for this one as the explosion shrapnel or heat, I guess, of the musket. 5. This one also gets killed by the musket shot. Okay. Anything else doing?
I'll just reload, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Allies. Lady Borkita is shook, so she is now trembling in the corner, and her guards don't know what to do. So they're just gonna stay put.
Very humble.
Orem over here is gonna order the other one to get over and help. And he orders the other one over here who's bleeding. He's like, don't take it out, just get over here and I'll help you. Yeah, this sailor is definitely not trained apparently. And he pulls it out and he is bleeding like a motherfucker. Orem's gonna go ahead and launch a bolt with only one person, so it's gonna be at a higher difficulty. I will say it's a disadvantage because he doesn't have a full team to help fire the ballista. He'll fire at the one that fired upon him. Looking good. Looking decent. The ballista is short. It actually hits the sand over here. And Orem, you hear him curse from over there. All right, Tav, it is your turn.
Yeah, what to
Tabs.
do? I don't think I can reach over there really. Can reach that one, but that's in cover.
He does. I will say that you can see him, but he will have 3/4 cover.
Yeah, and these have cover too.
No, they're on top of the rock, so these are very exposed.
Okay.
Both of you.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that one.
Awesome.
See if it
That's
hits.
not a bard spell.
I'm not
Ooh,
only a bard.
dirty 20. You hit this one, right?
That one.
That one. Go ahead and roll for damage.
See if someone. It's a 2.
The beam explodes from your hand and does like it looks like it like singes the heck out of this pirate, but the pirate does like sort of step down and only clips the pirate in the shoulder. Still does 2 damage, which is great. All right. Anything else, Ted?
I'm gonna move over to this one here and slap a healing bomb on the arrow and
Alright.
pull it out.
All right. Awesome. Go ahead and quickly make a medicine check.
Medicine check, where that's it's a 3.
Unfortunately,
Forceful.
you pull the arrow out, and as you are about to apply the balm, the sailor bleeds out and dies.
Oh fuck.
Over there, Steven's over there, sort of eating where you were about to put the balm, and puts his hands up. Put the balm instead.
Here goes Steven. Oh god.
Steven swim.
Oro was just like, "What the heck are you doing?
I tried to fix them.
You pulled the arrow right out like nothing."
I was gonna slap a healing bomb right on it.
Oh my god!
I can fix this. They're not dead yet,
Havaka,
right?
protect us.
Are they dead or?
They're dead.
Oh god.
Life has left their eyes as blood is just pouring onto the deck.
Oh no.
They don't have much. They don't have much life. HP.
Oh.
These are NPC sailors.
Oh,
Did you want Steven to do anything?
no. He's gonna eat the healing bomb.
Okay. Steven's gonna eat the healing bomb. He's going to also sniff the dead body.
No, Steven, no.
Maybe
No.
consider eating that.
No.
Orem's like loading the next bull. It's like, seriously? Get your
You
rat away
can't
from
let
my comrade.
Steven.
Steven is gonna eat him because then I would kill him.
Oh, very harsh, very, very hard-handed parent we have.
I'm sad right now. He's killed someone that I didn't want to kill.
All right, Ox, go ahead.
All right.
ahead,
So
Ox.
I literally have javelins, and I can't throw that far. So I am going to.
What's your range on the javelin?
Let me even see if I have it equipped right now.
You can-
30 to 120.
If you can 30 to 120, you can hit them. You can
Okay.
hit this guy. You can hit both these guys. You can
Hmm.
actually hit these. these guys. But if you hit these guys, or if you hit this guy, this is a disadvantage. This one's also, yeah.
Okay, rather than try and probably fail at throwing a javelin, I'm actually going to run to what's his name? Orin?
Aurum, yeah.
Orim. And I'm going to try to alleviate that disadvantage by helping them with the ballista.
Okay, sound good. Yeah, you make your way, and
So
Aurum's like,
it's my dash action in order to get there, so I can't
"That's
do
fine.
anything else.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll take that into account that you're there, and he'll help out.
Sweet. So how do I do this?
Grab that pulley, start cranking.
All right.
Sound good. And then we are back to the enemy's turn. With that, they're reloading, but this crew right here, it's still reloading because two of the people died. So this one gets called to man the ballista. And then what is Tav and Ox? What are your passive perceptions?
10.
13.
13. For you, Ox, you notice that on this sloop over here, you see some movements over here. And eventually you see people come from the below decks, and they are definitely not Federation sailors or Marines.
Oh shit.
There is one particular individual that stands out. It is a sea elf woman. She's dressed in black and red, sort of loose garb with multiple belt buckles, very piratey. She has two scimitars out at the ready, and you see that she is actually verbally saying some sort of arcane um, words, walking towards your ship. I'm going to post a picture of what she looks like in NPC viewers. But she points her two scimitars at her ship, and the pirates begin to. You can see them pull out grappling hooks and rope, and they're beginning to throw them over to your ship.
She just came to the wrong party, everybody.
That they're gonna make their way here. And she actually has also a spear. She's gonna actually take out a spear and she's going to dive into the water. She's going to go ahead and make her way. She's gonna dash all the way to here.
Shit.
Watch
Uh-oh.
out! We got sea monkeys.
And they can't swim in water. I don't know without sand.
It's
This
okay.
pirate is gonna move here. This pirate's gonna also move here, and they're gonna take pop shots. So, 2 pop shots at Sterling from these two pirates. You said your AC is 14, Sterling?
15.
One whizzes by again as you stand up to aim, but as soon as you sort of kneel back up, an arrow hits you in the shoulder for 5 points of piercing damage. This one here pulls her short bow out and will shoot at Steven as it sees something and assumes it's another enemy. Can't really tell if it's a rat from this distance, so fire at Steven. What's Steven's AC?
13.
That's a hardy ass rat.
The rat has more health than me. I think he'll be fine.
The arrow go as like Steven's like they're munching on the finishing up the bomb and looks down at the corpse of the sailor. Arrow goes right into where its shoulder would be and it's like it takes God damn dude 8 points of piercing damage. That's mad.
8 points. Oh god.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And then all these folks are gonna go ahead and throw grappling hook. So I will here with the farthest because it has quite a bit of distance to throw. Actually, no. What am I doing? I'll just move this way, And then this one's gonna throw a rope over here. I'm gonna make a dexterity check. Misses as the grappling just falls to the water. So it's gonna throw another one. It also falls into the water.
You think these pilots would know what they're doing?
Throws another one. There you go. One latches on over here, and then one more he'll throw for good measure. Yeah. So two are now grappled, and they will begin to make their way across as they put their weapons on their backs or they put their weapons in their scabbards, and they first hang there, and then they put their feet over the rope, and they start upside down, climbing their way towards you on the rope.
Can't wait for what's about to happen on my turn.
They're so perfectly lined up, though. Oh, they're moving. That's right.
And then with that, they're going to have covering fire. So this one's going to fire at Ox. Then this one's going to go ahead and fire at Ox as well. And then the third one's going to go ahead and fire at Orem. So one hits you in the shoulder, Ox, as you're turning the little turning thingy. Can't remember what it's called. And then one hits Orem, who's about to load a bolt, and he drops the bolt and gets hit. You will take Ox 5 points of piercing.
Oh.
4 points of piercing.
Oh, I'm not. Okay. Okay. So I got
Yeah, you're not
5.
right.
Yeah, next turn. Next
turn.
turn.
Yeah, for sure. All right. And with that, yeah, they're still reloading. Okay. That's gonna be it for enemies. So Sterling, it's your turn.
Do I see the people that are grappling us now?
Yeah, you can see. Well, yeah, you can definitely see that there are people like climbing towards you. For sure.
Yeah. Do I see the lady in the water? Or
Yeah. You can see the silhouette. Actually, make a perception check.
Alright.
To see if you can see her silhouette in the water, because she is swimming underwater right now.
10.
10?
Yeah.
You know that she's in this general vicinity, but you can fire her if you want to. You can see
I
her
think
silhouette vaguely.
I think it's more worth it to shoot these pirates. Hopefully it'll burn the rope, maybe. We'll see about that though.
Sure.
I'm gonna shoot
The
this one in the middle on the rope.
Okay, sounds good. The one in the middle right here.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Uh, 13.
13. 13 will hit the pirate. You will get advantage on attacks. Go ahead and roll again.
Okay. 22.
22, yeah, you definitely hit it. So go ahead and roll for damage on this guy.
5 on the. Yeah.
5 damage total.
Yeah, 5 damage from the shot.
Okay, and then I'll make dexterity saving throws. They're gonna be at disadvantage. One in front fails, and then the one behind also fails, so they both fail. So we're gonna roll that fire damage.
8.
Give me a second. Oh shit. Okay. As the bullet impacts this pirate, I'm gonna make a acrobatics check on him. These two feel the heat and burning singe from the damage that has inflicted upon their little comrade. 8. Wow, these guys are already like beaten. A lot of damage. So they are beaten. They are less than a fourth of their health now. And then the one in the middle is bloodied. So if you couldn't tell, 10 is their HP. So bing, bang, bingo, bango, bang. Okay. Dexterity saving throws are all of them. Well, they failed the other one, so they're gonna have to make it again anyway. So I'll actually make it a strength check to hold on to the rope. So it's going to be a disadvantage for all of them, regardless. So the one out front, that's going to fail. Falls into the water. The one that just got shot, probably going to get falls into the water, and then the back one. But and they all are in the water. All in the water. I'll figure out some sort.
Glad to hear my plan worked.
Hell yeah! Nice shot. They're in the water. I remember that. Okay. Anything else doing?
I'm gonna reload, and then I want to use my action surge to shoot at this one over here.
I'm sorry. Which one are you shooting at?
This one at the ballista in the middle.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead.
That would be 20.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, definitely have to go over with the damage.
6 damage to the one I shot.
6 damage. Yeah, this one is definitely bloodied as it just rails into the upper torso. And I'll go ahead and make dexterity checks for these two. Or 3. So the one on the top passes, the second one or the one next to him passes, and then the third one fails. So this one fails.
Alright.
And that is for the D8.
6 damage.
6 damage. Awesome. So this one's also bloodied as well. There's the explosion from the shot singes. And once again, fortunately though, or unfortunately, they did manage to load it, so all they need to do is fire next turn. But they're gonna have to. It'll take longer the next time. So. All right. Bonus action. That is it. So did you want to move anywhere, John?
No, I think I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Bonus action. Yeah. So unfortunately, you can't use the bonus action. So, on your action surge, so you would have to spend it next turn, bonus action, reload, or whatever.
Yeah.
Fire up again.
So
Cool.
now I have an empty gun at the end of this turn.
Yes, correct, which is fine. Allies. She once again, Lady Barkita is cowering in fear, and her guards are like yelling at her, "What do we do? What do we do?" And she's like, "I don't know. I don't know." Okay, not really inspiring anybody. But Orem will go ahead and fire the ballista at the one that's damaged, and it is okie dokie. And it will hit, destroying the ballista over here. Great job. The sailor over here is going to go ahead and pull out her light crossbow and move to this side. Is going to fire this one in the water. Of course, I roll a 1. And just
Bloop.
in the water. That's it for the allies. So go ahead, Tav.
Can I see the one in the water right here?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm probably gonna be bad. A 15.
Yep, you do see her silhouette under the water. She is about 4 feet under the water, though.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on her.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
She has to make 13.
13 wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. When is her? Hey, how's not on? There it is. Okay. Wisdom. That is a 15.
Fuck.
Bummer.
Yeah.
As you cast a spell, and you can see some bubbles ripple to the float to the top. It doesn't seem like the spell had any effect on her.
Yeah, that's not that surprising. I'm gonna see here. I gonna move next to Sterling. Oh, stop. I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
What about Steve-O?
Oh, Steven, he's gonna move here and be ready for if they gonna come.
They're like foaming at the mouth. Orban's like, is it gonna attack me or?
It's fine.
Sounds good. Ox, your turn.
All right. So since apparently Lady Fancy Pants doesn't know how to control her men, I literally just go, 2 of you, protect her! 2! 1 come here, 1 go over there with them! And then I literally just rage, and I'm going to try to make it across to these 3 at this boat.
Real quick, make an intimidation check on 2 of them.
Yes. Skills. Intimidation. 12.
Well, I'll go ahead and make an instead. They look at each other and they look at Lady Barkita and they're like, okay. Makes a lot of sense. One of them's like a veteran, and the other one's like the younger one. The veteran grabs the younger colleague of probably Lady Barkita and like let's go. We need to do something about this. What did you want them to do again? Defend over here?
One is going to help out Orion or Orion or whatever, and then
Sure.
1 is going to go to this like somewhere around here to keep an eye on the side of the boat.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. All right.
And then I'm gonna rage, rage, and I am going to. The rope is still there, yeah.
Oh, the rope is still there. Correct.
All right, cool. I'm gonna use their rope against them. I'm coming back.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Make a athletics check.
Sweet. So I'm raging. Do I have advantage on strength checks, or is it just strength in general?
It's strength checks, so technically this wouldn't apply.
Athletics is a strength check.
It would have to. It would deem a athletics check. Let me look at it real quick.
Oh, okay.
Did it say any strength check?
Let me look.
Just read. I'll wait.
Actions. Okay. Rage. You gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws, not attacks.
I'll go ahead and say yeah. That's fine.
Okay. So that was a 12 for the first one.
Mhm.
And the second athletics check. 22.
Nice. Okay, cool. So you're good. You are climbing away. What's your strength ability score again?
I have a 16 strength.
16. That's fine. Okay, you can go ahead and move your normal movement.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh god.
Hello! I'm gonna hit the guy on.
I will say that was your action to move
Okay,
across. 'cause
totally
you had
fine.
to
Since I
climb.
made it, I
Yeah.
said, "Oh, that's fine." I just look at him and be like, "Boo."
Okie dokie. I think that's it. So enemy's turn. So yeah, they're just like, what the fuck? So we'll go ahead and start with these 3 who are going to swim. They're just gonna swim back, I guess. They do not have a swim speed, so they have to go half their movement, and then they're gonna go ahead and dash. Checking down the boats. All right. Well, As it was like destiny, destined to happen. All three are gonna attack you. They pull out their short swords. So we'll go with the one on the left. Okay, and then the one in the center. One on the right. Nice. Oh, because you are flanked.
Yep, they have advantage.
Oh, this is gonna go great.
It could go real great here in a second.
So all three hit. There are no criticals, so that's good. So damage with scimitars. I'll just give you total.
All right.
Oh no, you want me to reduce it, so
Well, you can give me the total and I'll just half it.
that also works. All right, so the total is 14 points of slashing damage.
So 7.
Cool. And that's pretty much it. As they swipe at you, you take the blows, but you are raging and you are intimidating them, and they are definitely no longer the aggressors in this moment. It definitely has shifted towards you.
No.
This crew right here, since they no longer have a ballista, this one's going to move to this ballista, and then these two are just going to go ahead and make their way towards the coast and continue firing. So she's going to go right here. This one is also going to go right here. This one's going to fire a short bow at Tav.
Oh no.
I will say that you get +1 to your AC because they're shooting at an angle at this point. Oh, that was almost a natural 20. AC 14.
14 it is then.
Right, that will hit, unfortunately.
Oh,
For minimum, so 3 points of piercing damage.
3 points.
And then the other one right next to her is going to shoot Sterling. I'll give AC. Yep, that misses. These two as well will shoot at Sterling because they mostly see Sterling rather than Tav. First one misses. Second one hits. 4. Yeah, max damage. 8 points of piercing damage to Sterling.
Oof. All right.
And then this one's gonna fire at this noble guy over here. Critical. For 7, 9, 10, 9 points. He takes one right near the jugular, and he sort of like holds himself on the side, sort of bleeding out at this point. He's at half HP, well, less than half. No, that was that. They're climbing, or they're making their way. Ballista's reloading over here, and then the sea elf is going to get on this rock, this boulder over here, and she's going to go ahead and look up at Tav and Sterling and give him the tongues, but
Somebody's about to get a stern bullet to the face.
she's going to go ahead and she's going to point her spear at Sterling. And she's going to command you to approach her and jump off the ship. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh, uh-oh.
Okay, 15.
15. As you almost have this inkling of following her directive, you do not. And she's sort of just like, stronger than I thought. Right. I think that was an action. That was an action. So bing, bing, bongo. Do I have any bonus actions? Bingo, bingo, bongo, no, 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 no. No. That's an action. Yeah, okay, that's it. She's just gonna sit there defiantly, stand there defiantly. I think that's it for enemies. So go ahead, Sterling.
Okay. I want to reload my gun first off.
Sure.
Then I want to flip off her, the person right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I want to shoot her. I just want to shoot her. Yeah.
Sounds good.
You use magic? I got
Oh,
a
no.
stick.
No, my first miss. It's 8.
Yeah. The bullet just sort of goes slightly wide as she the rock is wet, but she is a sea elf and she just somehow maneuvers gracefully on that rock and misses. She just gives you this really just gnarly smile. You see that she's missing some teeth, but some of the teeth that are there are actually gold.
Of course.
Somebody's taking their role real serious.
Yar. All right. Anything else, Sterling?
I can't do anything else, so I'm just gonna
Ooh, ooh,
stay
ooh.
here.
Okay. Ally's turn. Once again, she will cower in fear. And this one over here is going to fire her their light crossbow at the sea elf. And it will miss. As he once again just slides slightly on the top of that boulder. They are loading the gun. And then I think that's it for allies. So, yeah.
Yeah. First, I'm gonna say to Bar. How do you pronounce it? Barkida? Barkida?
Marquita? Yeah.
Barkida. Did you buy that sword yesterday? Do you not know how to use it? Eh,
It's my dad's sword. Not even mine.
and then I'm gonna try and cast more dissonant whispers on that one instead and see if that works.
Okay.
That's also a wisdom saving throw 30.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Rolling this wisdom saving throw. Jesus. 19 plus 2 is a 20.
Well, it's
Oh,
still half damage.
this, yeah.
Still half charisma damage. Or psychic damage.
Let's see here. What I got 9
9
damage. Half.
points. So that is 7. Sorry. That
It's
is 5.
5. Yeah.
5 damage. As she looks up at her spear still pointed to you, and she sort of grabs her head. She's like, and she just growls at you.
I like all the witty
Arr.
shit talking that's going on.
Yeah, and like there's no response. Anything else, Tab?
I'm gonna slap a healing bomb on Sterling.
There you go.
It's 1.
Yay. Go ahead, Ox.
Okay.
Oh, what did you, Steve?
Ox.
You want Steve to do anything? Just
Yeah,
one
yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah.
so
What can he do, really?
nothing really.
He needs
just
to
wants-
eat another healing bomb, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he does. He does need to
Maybe
eat
swim.
ball.
Uh,
It's in a doggy battle.
yeah.
Double swim speed.
He's gonna jump in the water
Okay,
and swim his way over to this one,
sure.
if he can.
It is quite the drop, so I will say, he would be right here. He's gonna drop. He's gonna drop 10 feet down to the water, and then he has a movement speed of 30, right?
I gotta get
Or is
that
it
out
40?
again. Yeah, 30.
30. So he can only move half, unless he dashes, obviously. So you want him to dash?
Yeah, he got a dash.
Okay, so he's gonna dash. Boom. This dire match is like
You
Terrifying.
have a healing bomb.
the pirate's just like, what the fuck is that? Big ass rat. Okay. All right. Ox, go ahead.
All right, so I just look at him and I'm like, well, I gave you one chance. Bonus action. I'm going to go ahead and drink my healing potion.
Okay.
That's 4d4 plus 4. Which gets me back all my health.
Awesome.
What am I at? Heal. All right, there we go. Full health, and then I just why are pirates afraid of the sea? It's just like the guy right to the right of me. I'm gonna try to hit him with my great axe.
Okay.
And actions. 17.
Oh yeah, definitely hits. As he just barrels right from the clavicle downwards.
Well, it's not much, but 6
Oh.
damage.
You pull it out way too soon. For 6 damage, you said?
Yep.
You still bloody it as blood just just splatters all over you. Though you realize pulled it out too early. Damn. Damn. He is definitely bloody still.
I just smile at the other ones.
Jesus. Alright. I believe that's it for your turn. So we'll go to the enemies. I'm gonna make a climb check for this one. There is rope, so that gets up. I'm gonna make a climb for this one right here. Advantage. Gets up. And then, unfortunately, I will say Stephen can bite at them, so he can make an attack of opportunity on this pirate, who's like, "Get the fuck away from me!" So go ahead and make an attack with Steve. Steven.
Oh, that's 8.
8. He just he just inhales a bunch of salt water instead of biting.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, that's what you get." Go ahead and climb up. Natural 22 on the second one, and they both throw up. So that was their actions for that. Um,
Oh, I thought you said they both throw up. That's their
oh,
action.
Wouldn't be surprising.
So let's see. We'll go ahead and just do the grunts first. So we'll go ahead the grunts over here on Ox. The one that just got maimed in the clavicle is going to go ahead and take the scimitar towards you, Ox. And
Whatever.
with advantage into a critical hit.
Uh-oh.
For 6 points of slashing damage.
3.
And then the other two, so the other one up top, will also hit you for 9 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
Or slashing damage, sorry.
So 5.
And then the second one will not hit you. Or the third one will not hit you, sorry. Well, that's it for that over there. The one that critically hits you is like after you pull it out and you're laughing maniacally, because you're in such close proximity, the blood sort of like underneath the boot of this pirate like makes him slide closer to you very fast, and you don't have time to react, and the scimitar just goes straight into your abdomen. You're just like, "Ugh, yes,
It's about to get
Yes.
real.
okay. These are going to fire their ballista at the ship. Ooh, that's not a crit, but that's not good. I gotta roll on my table now. So it's gonna go ahead and hit the for Tav and for Sterling, the bolt flies overhead over you, and it goes straight into the main shaft of the ship, and you just hear a large crack and the splintering of wood at the foundation of this mast. It's still up, but you can already see the damage has been done, and it's only gonna take like a minute or two for the main mast to collapse. You hear hurrah from the pirates on the beach. He did it.
Somebody better shoot the shit out of those guys.
And then these pirates are going to continue to volley at everyone on the ship. So this one here is going to shoot Tav again.
Oh no.
Misses, don't worry.
Yay.
And then the other one's going to shoot at Sterling.
Oh no.
You have +1, so it also misses. And then the
Yay.
2 on the boat, 1 on Tav, misses, and then 1 on Sterling. Will hit, even with a +1. So Sterling, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
And then this pirate over here is gonna fire. He looks at the rat in the water, and he's gonna fire at the noble though.
Oh.
He's like, does good. AC misses regardless. So this one's good. And then we'll go with the sea elf. The sea elf is going to go ahead and it's going to go ahead and climb aboard. It's going to go ahead and swim over here. It's going to make a climb check. Well, there goes my other natural 20. And gets up on top at a very fast pace. And is right next to you, Sterling. Spear out at the ready. Actually, no, she left her spear in the water. She has both her scimitars out. Do I have a bonus action? I do have a bonus action. She will go ahead and cast a spell, and around her, water droplets from like her clothes begin to rise around upwards and then surround her, and she's going to cast Shield of Faith on herself. Okay, that's it for the enemies. We'll go to Sterling.
Okay. Hmm. Will this ballista back here be charged by the next round?
No,
Okay, so it won't be ready to shoot.
no, yeah, it's gonna take. It takes. Yeah, it's not going to be ready to shoot next turn.
Then I'm just going to try to stab the sea elf next to me with a dagger.
Go ahead.
This has always ended really poorly for the bad guys.
19.
19 will hit, as you do manage to penetrate through the magical shield of water droplets that surround her. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That will be 4 damage.
For damage. Takes the pain and grits her teeth and just gives you this look of, I'm going to kill you. So continue to believe that you're winning. Okay. Anything else, Snowy?
I do not tempt a opportunity attack, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you just leave your dagger here. I'm not moving. With that, the allies, these two are gonna stay here. This one's gonna go ahead and attack her from the back. Pull out his scimitar. And because of her shimmering, or because of her shield of faith, that is a miss. As the scimitar just ricochets off of the magical shielding around her.
Did he get advantage?
Oh, he does get advantage because Sterling is right there. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Still misses. They did load it, so they're gonna fire at this ballista.
Hopefully it's not disadvantaged this time. Thankfully,
normal.
somebody stood up and did stuff.
Hell yeah, it does hit, and the ballista is severely damaged, but it's still functional right now. It needs one more shot to destroy it. And I think that's it for allies. So we'll go ahead to Tav. Your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I do best and go to her and stab her.
Okay.
And that's 30-20.
30-20 will hit.
Yeah, that's 9.
9, nice. She is now bloodied.
Nice.
As you stab her right into like underneath her like underneath her like underboob, like right there, and you pull it out. She's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
And Steven is gonna, let's see here how far he can go. 15, and that's
Yeah, he can. Yeah, if he wants to. Unfortunately, he would have to use his action to climb up. So he's just yeah, that's fine. You can put him right there. It's fine.
yeah.
You can
He's gonna wait here.
Yeah, he's gonna wait there until his next turn to make a climb. Oh my god.
Yeah. Am I gonna use any bonus actions? I'm gonna inspire Sterling
All right,
with a little drum beat.
nice. You take your
Beating of the
jump
drums.
using your tail, and Sterling, you are Inspired.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Dang
Go ahead, Ox.
Okay, so I only have one type of bonus action I can do because thankfully, Rage does not mess up Bardic Inspiration. So I'm going to inspire the fellow that is shooting the ballista.
Okay, this guy over here.
Yep, somebody get that guy some beer. That's my inspiration. And then I am going to shout, somebody kill some of these guys. And then I'm gonna try to hit the guy on my left.
Sure.
Ah, fuck. 13.
13 will hit.
Oh, good. Ah, 8.
8 points. You also slice off like this pirate's hand, clean off, and blood just continues to spurt everywhere. This one is beaten at that point because of the damage.
Run.
He's like, oh god. Okay.
Yeah, I can't move. I mean, I probably could. No, if I try to jump backwards, they'd have attacks. So I'm gonna stay right there.
Sounds good. We're at the top of the next turn. Enemies. We'll go ahead and start off with over here. This pirate over here is going to take out the crossbow and just point it straight down at poor little Steve.
Oh god,
No.
woe be to that guy if he actually kills Steven. Because I will risk the damage and I'll come over and destroy his life.
18
I will
will
dive
hit.
into the water for Steven.
18 will hit Steve for sure.
Yeah, it will.
We'll take 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points. That's not too bad.
This one, these two individuals are each going to take a healing balm.
They have them too.
Enemies aren't supposed to heal.
They each only heal one HP, which puts them out of beaten. But it doesn't matter, really. In the grand scheme of things, a healing potion should be more preferable. But that's all they have. All right. That's it for these. Oh, I got to do attacks on Ox. So start off with the one that's losing a hand. It's just gonna go ahead and take out its dagger with its left hand. It's an offhand, so it will be a disadvantage. But because he surrounded you, it will be a normal attack. Yeah, definitely misses. Like as he thrusts, he's just like it hurt. The one up top will hit you, and then the one that you cleave to his clavicle will miss. So only one hits you, Ox. For 6 points of slashing damage.
3 points of slashing damage.
Heck yeah. Right, and then we go back to the beach. They are going to go ahead and abandon the ballista. And they're going to go ahead and make their way towards the dock. Actually, they're going to go ahead and make their way over here. Right. Continue the barrage. This time, this pirate over here is going to fire at this sailor because that's all they can see. Will hit for. Oh my gosh. Downs the sailor over here.
Shit.
Oh god.
And then this one can only see this pirate or this guy, so he's going to shoot at this noble guard. Plus 1 AC. 16, 15 will hit for damage. This one also gets domed by a short bow.
Shit.
This one's gonna go ahead and fire at Sterling. I will give you +2 because the sea elf is right there, so you're at 17 AC. That will miss. And then the same thing goes for everyone else. Since they can't see Tav, they're gonna all have to shoot at Sterling. But you have a 17 AC right now. It's a miss, and that's both miss. So everything misses as they hit the side of the ship. And then finally, we'll go with the sea elf. The sea elf is going to go ahead and strike at Sterling with her scimitar. You have an AC 15 right now.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. That's a 19 hit, and she will go ahead and spend her last spell slot to smite
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
God.
Oh no no
Oh
no!
my god.
you. I will go ahead and just use divine smite from her.
Sterling, no.
Oh my god. Fucking
Yeah,
smiting, no.
smite that. So that's 2d8 extra radiant damage. Okay.
Two,
So I'll do the scimitar. That is, what's her dex? Actually. Where are you? Plus 6. So that's 11 already from normal damage.
That I'm down because my current HP is 2 and my max HP is 18.
18. So 2, 11. So that's 9. You're -9. So I'll see if I insta kill you.
You might insta kill me.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance. I do have to roll pretty good. No, I'm not insta killing you. That is a 9.
Oh,
So yeah, you're good. But Sterling, you are down.
one off from getting insta killed.
oh my god.
Yeah, that was close. All right. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Sterling, go ahead and make a death save.
Alright. That's
Fox over
fine.
there's like, oh man, that's the tough one.
Shit!
Fuck.
I'll be there in a second.
Wait, roll
That's 5.
5. You do take 1 failed death save.
Oof.
All right. Allies. These two guards are looking at Lady Mercado. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'm gonna go ahead and make a. I'm gonna make a wisdom, and one of them will go ahead and rush over to attack the seal. Short sword or scimitar, sorry. And fucking whiffs, of course.
I should have done this sooner.
No.
I'm losing all faith.
With that, Orm's gonna go ahead and say like, we need to defend the ship. The big guy went down. So he's gonna go ahead and he sees you across as well. So he's gonna help out. He's gonna pull out his light crossbow. He's gonna fire at this one.
That's really what I was hoping for. Just somebody take out those guys over there so I can finally get some breathing room.
Actually, well, good. And that is max damage and headshot through the dome. And then this noble guard is gonna be like, "Oh shit!" And he's gonna go ahead and pull out his light crossbow. He's gonna attack the one over here, the one that's missing hand. I'm gonna hit that one. Will hit or should kill it. Yes. And as he's holding up his listen, the other hand just gets shot off, and he falls to the ground, bleeds to death. He is dead. Okay. And with that, suddenly, actually should have moved these guys over here. Or at least have, well, not really, but Orem will shout out, "There she is! There's the captain!"
Oh, we're getting saved.
And she's running out, but it's only her and the helmsman and 2 marines. And behind them are a bunch of pirates.
Oh shit!
Oh, we're not getting saved.
Shit, we gotta save everybody again?
This is my doom.
Oh god.
Oh shit!
I die here. There is no hope.
I think this is where we're all gonna die.
So yeah, you can see that Captain Urbanu is in relatively decent shape. So is Celsa, but the two Marines are just like bloodied. You see that one of them has like an arrow in their shoulder, and they're just like they just barely survived a massacre on the other side. All right, so that's it for the allies. Captain Urbano just looks horrified at the scene on the beach already. Well, not as horrified. She sees Steven over there, and Steven's just like she's like confused for a second and looks at the ship, and she sees that the main mast is like like teetering back and forth, and she's like, "Fuck." All right. Tab, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my potion of healing and does Sterling have a mouth that moves?
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah.
Yeah, put it in his
Does
mouth.
it
I
move when he
smash
talks?
it on his
It's,
head.
does Sterling's mouth move when it talks? It's up to Sterling.
Yeah,
Okay, go
I
ahead.
can just pull up on his jaw and just pour it in there.
Heck yeah.
Work,
It's like
damn it.
it's like the Iron Giant like drinking all that oil. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's
2d4 plus 2.
2d4. Where is it? 2d4.
Gotta save our Sterling.
Or 6.
6 Sterling's back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not today.
Not today. Sterling, you are conscious again, but you are prone. Just to let you know.
So,
But
and that,
you're up, which is good. Good thing. Anything else, Tav?
I'm gonna move to the back of her because I get advantage probably because
Yeah,
or
sure, go ahead. Go ahead. No, I'll give it to you. It's fine.
yeah. Action right here. A 3, 6 or 7, and 18.
18. Let me quick. Okay, it hits regardless. I need to make a Constitution check for the Shield of Faith, which still is up. Okay, yeah, but still hits though, regardless.
And 4.
4. Ooh, baby. Getting her around after she at first is like, I can't believe you're healing someone in battle, and then just with great speed, you sort of just like duck around and just stab her in the back, and she's like, ah.
I see what you did there.
You are very, very agile. I respect that. And I will in turn kill you first. All right.
No, thank
so-
you.
No,
We
thank
can
you.
take him over there.
The guy's just like, wait,
But-
what?
Not Sterling. The one to the
This
the
one
other
right
one.
here. Starts pointing, Stone. Take this one. So just sits up, just looks at everybody.
She
What did I
means
miss?
me, you big lily livered sapsucker.
All right. Anything else, Dad? That's it.
Oh wait, Steven is gonna climb.
Steven, go ahead and make a athletics check for Steven.
Yes,
What's 0, I think?
15.
15. Yep. Dude, Steven gets up there, and the one that's like holding the crossbow is like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Terrifying.
So Steven is right there.
Of course.
I will say that it was his action,
What
unfortunately.
if we gave
Yeah.
Steven the mask we got from that one guy? Make him even more intimidating.
I will say that he is quite spooked at this sight, as well as the other two who are like, did a man-sized rat just climb up to the ship? What the fuck? Yeah, there's a lot going on right now. Okay. Ox, go ahead.
Swing.
Which one? Oh, the one, yeah, front of
One
you.
right in front of me. Dirty 24.
Definitely hits for sure. Go ahead and roll damage.
10.
Oh.
10 points. With that, you cut him clean in half as his upper torso flies and blood just fucking stains on the mast above the sails above. And then they look back at you, and you're just like, and then they look at Steven, the rat's like, they're just all three are just like, oh god, oh god.
Bonus action. I've felt just crazy enough to take some hints from this rat. I'm gonna eat a bomb.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Jesus Christ.
I only
Two
get
maniac-
one, but whatever.
Two maniacally looking creatures. Oh god, this is fucked up. All right. they're scared. I'm gonna say they're just a little bit scared shitless. The enemy's turn. So with this, these pirates are engaging Captain Urbano and her crew.
Oh God.
And then these are going to continue to pepper. They can't see Sterling. They actually can't see anybody, so they can't fire onto this area. So, but they can fire over here at the Noble Guard and Orem. So, and get over here on the rock. Gonna make a climb check. Yes. Which one of you failed? Well, I'll make the same one over here. Fails, falls off the rock, prone.
Stop one off these rocks.
Damn rocks. They used to ride these babies for miles. All right, this one's gonna go ahead and move over here. They're all just gonna be behind the boat, and they're gonna fire. So this one's gonna fire at this Noble Guard number 1, number uno, misses. Second one at Orem, misses, and then the third one at Orem also misses. All right. Before I get to the Sea Elf, we'll do the one over here. They're gonna have to engage the Diarad. But these two look at that and they're like, "Yeah, you got that," and they're gonna go and engage Ox. Well, actually, no, they're not gonna engage Ox. They're gonna pull out their light crossbows and they're gonna fire at you. Fuck that.
Good on them, staying out of
Fuck
range.
that insane shit that's happening over there. He's cutting off limbs for fuck's sake.
He split Jim in half.
He split him in half. He wrote his name with his blood. So first one, wow, hits, and then the second one misses. So one does go through for 6 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Ouch.
3.
Mhm. Thank God for freaking Rage Man,
Right? I should be dead 10 times over right now.
which is it's great. And then the final one on Steven. Okay, here we go. Oh, it hits Steven.
Oh no.
5 points of piercing or slashing.
Oh God, he's very low.
He's
Yeah,
gonna get
Ellen has-
vengeance, dude. I'm feeling it, dude. I'm feeling he's gonna get vengeance so hard soon. He's just gonna tear this pirate up to bits. And he has pack tactics, so he can get close to Ox, and Ox is close to it. He's gonna get advantage of his attacks,
Yeah.
dude.
He only has to survive.
Yeah, just need to survive. All right, that's it for those enemies. So we're gonna go to the Sea Elf, who's going to now look at Tav.
Hello.
Hello. She's gonna go ahead and use her she's gonna go ahead and use her channel divinity, and she's going to activate her conquering presence. So I need Sterling, the Noble Guard, and Tav to make wisdom saving throws.
I'm bad at this.
As she's looking to force all these creatures to flee from her.
Okay,
6.
16.
16 for Sterling?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the guard fails, and it is a 30-foot radius. Yeah, 30-foot radius, so. Even on every fail, but the guard also fails. So, Tav, you are frightened of the Sea Elf, along with all these guards over here, including Barkita. But Sterling, you're just looking at her sitting down. That was an action. She does have a bonus action.
Oh wait.
But
Oh, it's +0.
sorry, buddy. And she's gonna go ahead and oh, that's an action. Okay, that's an action as well. Do I have any bonus actions? Sure. Oh, I don't know if I want to use that. No, she'll go ahead and she'll just move in between. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, I do have bonus action. She will pop a healing potion
Fuck you.
Ah.
because I'm a dick like that.
She can't do that.
That's our thing. We are the ones that heal.
All right. Well, she is looking great. She's It is a whistle, man. Like she like nothing happened. All right, so that's enemies. So Sterling, go ahead.
Will it take my action to get up?
It will just take half your movement to get up, not your action.
Okay. So I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
I want to use my ability Second Wind to heal 1d10 plus 2 HP.
There you go. Of course.
Nice.
Noise.
So it's gonna be that'll be 6 HP recovered, so I'm at 12 now.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
The guard's like, wow, that was a really big inhale. Are you okay there, buddy?
Give me a second.
I wanna I guess is she pointing at the guard next to me or
She's looking at Tab. Her focus is on Tab right now.
oh, okay, her focus is on Tab. I'm going to walk right here and like next to her.
Yeah.
I want to talk to her and say, I'm back from hell so I can kill you. And then I'm going to use my dagger to attack her.
Ooh, let's do it.
No, I use no, that one.
No.
Always.
No. So
Oh no.
Well,
as you
actually,
say that,
does it count as a flank since she's focusing on Tav?
I will go ahead and allow it. It would technically you had to have someone across from you to get the flank, but I will go ahead and give it to you just because she's surrounded and I just healed her, so
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Ugh,
She's a worthy opponent.
much better. 23.
How much was it?
That's a 23.
23. Okay, let me quickly roll concentration on her. Oh, concentration breaks, so her shield of faith is now down. But yeah, go ahead and roll 4 damage.
4 damage.
Oh yeah, right after you said it, you plunge your dagger straight into her abdomen. She just, she looks into your glowing eye, and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to kill you just now." Okay. Awesome.
Then that's it for my turn. I can't do anything else.
All right. Nice turn. I love it. That was awesome. Allies. They have to flee. Or they can attack her, but she's at the but they're scared shitless. So because they're NPCs. All right, and then over here we're gonna continue to help out good old Ox on the other side. Light crossbow at here. Hits. And he's now bloodied again, or beaten again. Let's see. I knew that wasn't going to mean anything. So beaten once again as the crossbow goes into that person's thigh. And then this one's going to also get to take a shot from Orem. Orem misses, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Then, he's inspired, so I'll go ahead. I will go ahead and reroll that.
Oh yeah, I have inspiration too. Probably could use that on my dice.
Will
against
hit.
them.
And that will kill it.
Ah.
As she's loading up the next round, goes right through her jugular. She just drops her knees and falls and dies. Or you can hear Orem on those like, like an orc, dude.
That guy and I understand each other.
On the beach, Nurbanu is gonna dash. Just trying to get back to the ship. And then he will take an attack of opportunity. And will get hit. Oh, max damage. He is bloodied. As he takes a gnarly gash to the back, he stumbles onto the beach, but he still manages to keep up and keep pace with Captain Urbano as they flee, just broken from what just transpired on over the Star. These guys are taking damage and fighting. Tav, is your turn.
I'm gonna start with Steven.
Okay.
And he's gonna bite the fuck.
Hell yeah. Let's see Steven get a kill, man.
Steven kills this guy and goes up behind the other one. He is totally fucked.
10. Fuck.
10 does not hit, unfortunately. As the pirate easily just kicks away of Steven. 'Cause Steven has no real martial training. He just sort of just lunges, and the pirate's like, "Fuck that."
And I have to run away from
You
her.
don't have to run away. You can attack her, but you will be at disadvantage. I will real quickly read over what frightened means. Um, so when you are frightened, it means that you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight. It's obviously right in front of you. And you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, you ain't moving closer. You're just there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can obviously you can run away, but you will take an attack opportunity.
Unless
Yeah,
you
well-
disengage.
Or you can spend your action to disengage. That's very true.
Or I can try to stab her.
Or you can try to stab her. You have options.
Yeah. Still have DM inspiration, I think, too.
I think you do from last the DM inspiration, yeah.
Oh.
And so does Sterling. Sterling, you still have your DM inspiration, and you're still inspired.
I do.
And you're also the bardic inspiration inspired from.
So inspire.
Dude,
See.
fucking lit.
Yeah. So does that make it a straight roll or advantage?
It will make a DM inspiration is a reroll.
Okay, yeah, then I will use.
Yeah.
So, but it's
So you
still
can- for sure. You roll
Yeah.
disadvantage and you can reroll one of those.
that doesn't help.
Shit.
Uh,
But you are trying to stab something real scary, so we understand.
We understand.
Yeah.
We understand completely. Even I understand.
and gonna use a healing bomb on
There
myself.
you go.
too, Because why the fuck not? And it's a 2.
Hey, any point, every
Wow.
point counts. All right,
Yeah.
Ox, your turn.
I'm gonna eat another healing bomb as my bonus.
You're gonna get addicted to that as Steven is.
Yeah, dude, everyone's gonna be addicted. Everyone's probably gonna be addicted to this. You don't know it, but it is a drug. It's a narcotic.
All right, and then I am going to go right for this fella right here.
Save Steven. Save him. I
Right
want
there.
him to be your mascot.
Yeah.
I also want to have. I want you to train him. I want him to be a barbarian rat now, man. I totally want this. Yeah, go ahead
Alright.
and wail on this guy.
Oof. No, I don't have advantage to hit, so I hit 12.
Hit 12.
Yeah.
Oh, you were one off. Their AC is 13.
Damn.
You might have slipped on blood. The blood that you spilled.
Damn it.
It just cuts like the bristles of the hair on the top of this pirate's hat, and just like, oh shit.
I don't. It's not gonna look good, but I'm gonna try to play it off and just start laughing in his face.
Oh, this guy's just insane. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. So that goes to the enemies. This one's actually gonna go ahead and no, it's gonna attack. It's gonna attack. I got to. Gonna put down Steven.
No, 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 no.
That's a natural one.
Oh
Okay.
god,
Wow.
nothing can kill
I
Steven.
was gonna say, if Steven goes down here, I am jumping into the water to go after him.
Don't ever resurrect. And then this one's gonna go obviously attack. No, it is so scared. He's going to spend his action to disengage. He's going to run.
He's gonna run right towards some other people.
Right. He doesn't know that. And then the rest of these pirates. These Marines are just getting slaughtered. Just getting slaughtered. Pirates here. They can't see anybody besides over here. So all these short bows. Oh, he has to get up first. Climb up. Gotta make another climb check. He's good. And they're all just gonna fire at that guard and Orm. Orm's like, think. Alright, so I'll put the first 2 on the guard. Well, okay, with the guard, this could down. No, Nope, that downs him. And the guard just gets peppered by 2 arrows. And then these 3 are gonna fire at Orem. Ooh, miss. Crit and miss. So the crit will go through. And Orem is beaten. He is on 1 HP left.
Oof.
As he's like arrow to the jugular. He's just sort of just on the like leaning against the edge of the ship. He just pulls the arrow out. He just starts covering his arm, his exposed jugular. Just, and then we'll go ahead with the sea elf. Oh, sea elf is still threatening to Tav, but we'll go ahead and attack Sterling because as Sterling takes the dagger from out of her. We'll go ahead and let me see. I do have 1 small dot left. You know what? No, she's gonna go ahead and cast Armor of Agathis, as once again the water droplets on her armor rises around her, and now they become frozen water droplets and create this sort of frosty water armor around her. And Tavger's just like, God damn it. Armor of Agathis, really?
Oh no.
Okay. That's her action. And 5 temp HP. If a creature hits you, she's gonna go ahead and move towards or actually she's gonna move this way. Sterling, you do have an attack of opportunity on her.
Okay, I'll
choose to
definitely
so.
take that.
Okay.
My dagger.
Yeah.
12.
12 will not hit, but you will take 5 points of cold damage from Armor of Agathis.
Ooh.
Shit.
Okay. Oh, did you want to? I'll allow it. Did you want to use your inspiration?
Oh, you know what? I sure, why not?
I'll let you, just because I know you probably didn't realize at the time.
Yeah, I'll use my bardic inspiration.
Okay. Go ahead and add D6 to it.
D4.
Or D, the
Or
D4 is
D6.
D6. D6.
D6? Alright.
The D6.
Plus 5, so 17.
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Alright. That'll be 6 damage.
6 damage. You do still take that 5 points of cold damage, by the way.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. 6 damage. Nice. You do manage to penetrate the water droplets that formed into now solid ice around her, a thin layer of ice, which does freeze up your hand. You can see your hands sort of just a small thin layer of frost that sort of eats away at you, causing some damage, some pain. But you do land a nice blow. All right, that's going to be it for enemies. Sterling, your turn.
Okay, I am. Can I see these guys over here?
Sorry, which guys?
These
Yeah,
ones, or-
you could definitely see them on the beach. They're just funneling out onto the beach. The
Alright.
4 Marines are fighting for their lives.
I either shoot the one in the middle or I attack her again. I don't know. I have a personal vendetta against her. I'm gonna stand right here and I'm gonna throw a dagger at her as she's trying to leave.
Okay, so good. What's the range on no, go ahead, never mind. Go ahead, throw the dagger.
That's an 18.
18? Yeah, definitely hits for sure.
That's another 6.
Nice.
Remember, you have to throw the daggers. You throw the daggers, you do amazing. If you try to stab them, it's just okay.
Not good. For sure. All right, awesome. Yeah, daggers in her left butt cheek, and she's like, "Are you kidding me?" Okay, I'm putting you down for real this time. She just can't make her mind up which one she want to put down first. Anything else, Sterling?
I don't know if my gun's loaded. I assume I
Your
loaded that
gun
one
is
turn.
unloaded.
but
Is not loaded. So you're gonna,
It's
if you
not
want to spend
loaded?
your bonus action, you can go ahead and reload.
Yeah, I'll spend my bonus action loading it since I don't have anything else to do with it.
All right, awesome. Yeah, you throw a dagger, you just immediately start reloading. She's like, "Oh, you're crazy. You're a wild one."
That'll be it.
Allies. These are still skillshitless, and they're not gonna do anything about it. Orum is gonna go ahead, and he's gonna also put on a healing bomb for 2 HP. Nice. He's gonna go ahead and pop a shot at. No, fuck that. He's gonna go and pull out his scimitars. He's gonna charge this bitch.
Uh oh.
Fortunately, he doesn't rage, but that's okay. Alright. Oh, it was unfortunate because he didn't realize what's going on. He does not hit, but the ice does manage to take him, and he dies. His body freezes up, and he falls to the deck. Parts of his limbs fall off and shatter.
Aw, I thought he
Orum
was a
is-
half orc.
Yeah, but NPCs don't get that.
Aw, man.
They're not heroes, man.
I could have trained him to be a hero.
Captain Urbani is gonna go over here, and she's gonna climb up using her action. Rope. Same thing with Helman Silses. They both get up onto the ship, and they're just like, "What the fuck?" Yes. All right, Tab, go ahead. Your turn.
I want Steven to kill that
Yes,
wonderful.
let's go.
Let's go, Steven. Let's go. Oh, natural one.
Aw.
All right. Don't worry,
Steven
Ox
is
coming. He should be fine. Should be fine.
something.
All right, Tab, what are you doing?
It's trying to stab the one elf. And it's still a disadvantage. 18 and 8. Fuck.
Fortunately, does miss, but you will take 5 points of cold damage.
And then I'm gonna slap a healing balm on myself.
All right, sound good.
And that's one.
Ox, your turn.
I am gonna move here just in the off chance because I need to be poop across so I can get my advantage. And I'm gonna great axe this guy. That's either an 11 or shit.
God damn it.
I missed. I missed both, and I had advantage. I'm gonna do a bonus action to. Uh-oh. I think my rage ends after this turn, doesn't it?
Yep, because you didn't hit.
Okay. Hmm. Let me see something else. That is one action. Okay, healing balm.
Okay, sounds good. All right, we go to top of the order.
Two.
This enemy's gonna go ahead and turn to use Ox and attack you, and misses. This one's gonna go ahead and fire a light crossbow at Silses, and misses. And then over here, the Marines finally die, and they are bum rushing. Okay. They can't do anything on the beach here. So we're gonna go to Sea Elf. Sea Elf is gonna go ahead and move this way. She's going to attack you, Tab.
Oh god.
Mm-mm.
That's going to miss. And that's it for the enemy's turn. So Sterling is your turn.
Okay. Um. if I move, how much space would this be? Yeah, like right about here. Can I
Mhm.
throw a dagger into her back?
Yeah, that's fine.
Would I get advantage for that, or would it just be a normal attack?
No, it's only for melee attacks.
All right, that's cool. Dagger. 19.
19 will hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
That's 5.
5 points as another dagger goes into her back or her like shoulder blade in the back. She's like, "Come on."
I'm gonna add daggers soon.
Okay.
Um, is there anything I can do with my bonus action?
Put
I
a
don't.
second bullet in your gun.
That'd be. No, I don't think there's anything I can. So I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Right, allies. They're gonna go ahead and continue to cover fear.
Of
Fair.
course.
This helmsman over here is gonna go ahead and he's going to pull out his hand crossbow, fire. Well, he's gonna move first. Gonna move this way. He's gonna fire a hand crossbow over here. That's a crit, and that's definitely a KO. Or dead. Okay, boom. Captain Bond is gonna come over here, take our sword scimitar. Or scimitar.
I want a long scimitar.
And that hits for this should do it. Oh, max damage. Cuts him down. She goes, "We need
Steven
to
has been
leave."
saved.
She like turns to you, she's like, "We need to leave now."
Okay, there's a rope over there.
She's like, "I see." Tab, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm gonna stab a stab with
Have
my
a stab.
stabber rapier.
Stab a
It's
stab.
14 and 22.
22 will hit. Go and roll damage.
Yeah, but it don't have.
Oh,
Did
sorry,
I?
disadvantage.
Yeah, so 14. Yes.
14 will not hit, and you will take an additional, and you once again take 5 cold damage.
Mhm. And yeah, Steven will. How far can he go?
Whim.
Yeah, or I don't think he can get onto the rope and climb that. So
He's not that athletic.
he's gonna.
Maybe if
Dude, once you guys trade him,
Yeah.
he's gonna be the
He's gonna-
ultimate sidekick.
maybe
gonna-
if Ox picks him up, he can get there.
Shuts
But
him. You might get hurt. He only
If
has 2 HP left.
if I pick
Yeah.
him up, he's probably gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna jump into the wall or climb down.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then you have I'll say
Probably
that he
for
has
the
20.
best.
I'll say he has like 20 movement left to swim.
Yeah, that's a bit
Nice.
over there.
And healing bomb.
Bang,
Healing bomb. All right.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use a
Well-
healing mob too because I'm gonna fucking die. So.
All right.
Did he use his action on anything else? The rat.
Steven? Oh yeah,
Steven?
he can technically dash. You're right. So he can get to the boat, but he'd have to climb up the boats on his next
Right.
turn.
Yeah,
So, if you want to do that, that's totally fine.
he can get there.
Okay, okay. Ox, go ahead.
Well, I'm no longer raging, so that's not going to help me. But I can move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Guess who's within range of my dissonant whispers?
Nice.
Nice.
Yay! Let me tell you a secret. Whoopity doopity. It's a really low DC. It's only 12, but still.
Still though, it could work out in your favor. Okay, let me roll. Wisdom, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that is a natural 13 plus 2, 15.
All right. Well,
Take
she
that, bro.
takes 3 damage.
Hey, that's something. And she once again grabs like again with these voices in my head. All right. Back to enemies. They're going to be climbing the ship. Fortunately, it's all the way over here. They're just lining up now.
If only we could shoot them all at one time.
Ballista
yeah.
is the ballista is still open.
It's unloaded, right?
Yeah, you have to load it. It's gonna take a turn, but you need it'll take a turn if you get 3 people on it. If not, it's gonna take 2 turns to load it by yourself, and then you'll be shooting at disadvantage. All right, that's all for them. And then she, as she looks at Tav, and just smiles, and she says something. Do you speak Elvish, Tav?
Nope.
She's gonna say something in Elvish, and she's going to lay on hands herself.
Stop it.
Oh my. Earth is
Stop, man.
healing.
Look, I'm getting real tired of these goddamn paladins.
Can you stop healing yourself? We're trying to kill you.
She's gonna use all of her lay on hands pool, which is 15 HP, back to her health.
God, I wish I could use my gun on her.
Tell Tab to run. Tab, just run. Be the tough
Please.
girl.
Disengage and get the hell out of there.
Never.
Never. I will kill her. Lloyd in the back is like, please, Tab, just run. Just run. It's for your
I'm
own
scared
good.
of shit, but I'm gonna kill her.
Okay. That's her action. So she will go ahead and she will go ahead and take the attack of opportunity and go for Sterling.
Oh.
Okay. Is it still disadvantage?
No.
now?
It is still a disadvantage, unfortunately.
Okay. 8, 22, and 7.
Miss, and you do take 5 points of cold damage.
I'm guessing
And
a
I'm
shooter
down.
now.
And Tab is down as she freezes up and falls to her knees, and eventually falls to the side. Not over the boat, just like on her side.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Sorry, Lloyd.
Bye, Lloyd. All right, Sterling, go ahead.
I'm right around where Oram died, right?
Yes, you are.
Did he have any melee weapons on him?
He did have a short scimitar.
Am I
I will
close enough
say
to pick
that-
it up from where I am, or at the move?
Yes, you're gonna have to spend your action to pick it up, though.
Okay.
Punch her.
Yeah. Kind of what I was thinking.
On an automatic strike, unless you want to take the attack of opportunity to run away from her, or take the full disengage. No, it's up to you. Or
Well, I think
take
if I
the
doesn't,
attack, take the attack and then try to shoot her.
yeah, I think
How much HP you at right now?
I am at 7. So I think maybe I run a little bit and then shoot her,
It's
and
best
then
to...
next turn I can pick up the weapon.
Okay, yeah. Whatever you want.
So-
Whatever you want, man.
I'll also have to take the attack of opportunity from her.
I'll go ahead and make that attack. AC 15, right?
Yeah, 15. I'll move right there, and then
Surprise, you said no, I'm just kidding. Kidding. All right, scimitar attack. 17 will hit you.
Uh-oh.
shoot.
For
Going great.
12 points.
Oh, Jesus
What?
Christ.
My God.
Okay, well,
Oh, God.
her, I
Ox, get over here.
I can't use my DM inspiration on her, right?
Unfortunately, no.
You could,
Then
well, can you use the DM inspiration and impose disadvantage?
No, you can't do that.
Aw, butts.
okay, well that means I'm down, right? So
Correct. I'm down.
don't get a attack out. Steven, save me.
If Steven attacks her, Steven's gonna die.
Yeah.
Sterling's just reaching out for Steven. Steven's just like, healing pump.
They're in my pocket. Just give me one.
Eats them all instead.
All right. Ally's turn. They're gonna go ahead as Lady Barkita's just like, we need to get the fuck out of here. And then this one's the veteran. He's just like, "You're killing everybody." And she's gonna go over to you, Tev, and she's gonna use a healing potion. She's gonna take the healing potion off Lady King. She's like, "That's mine. Like, you're not doing anything." That is 7 points of HP back to you. And
Yay.
you are conscious and prone, unfortunately.
Oh, that's okay.
That's And then this
Thank you,
one over
good
here
sir.
is still scared because he's a young one, and then later Vakita is also still scared. Captain Urbanu is gonna go ahead and well, shit, it's gonna fire her light crossbow at the raider over here. Get off my ship! Nope, that's a miss. Pink. And then he's gonna go ahead and he doesn't give a shit. He's gonna save his own ass. He's gonna get on the rope. Fall.
Oh shit.
But that's okay though. He's a Triton, so he's gonna swim. He has swim speed. Get over here. Steve, right? Steven, are you fucking kidding me? How are
Jesus.
you alive?
Healing bomb?
A healing bomb? Healing bomb? All right, Tab, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to toll the dead
Nice.
on her. Saving throw wisdom 13.
13. All right, let's hope she fails. So, wisdom. Can you load any faster? Wisdom, and the roll is an 8 plus 2 is 10. Fails.
Yeah. So that's a D12 because she's missing HP. And that's a 4.
Ooh, nice. Still, every point counts. All right.
And
What did you told it look like again?
I haven't used told it, so I don't really know.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
like it's like I hit my drum and it makes no sound, but it's in
Oh.
her head instead.
Oh yeah, you can
And
sort of
really, really loud.
you can sort of see blood drip from her ears down her side of her head. She was like, "Why?" Nice.
And then Steven is gonna try to climb up.
Yeah, make a athletics check.
Uh,
Actually, make an acrobatics check because he's a rat.
Acrobatics is 6, so that's +3. That's a 20. 30-20.
Hell yeah, gets right up to the top. I'll put him right there. Boom. Steven looks at Sterling. Bomb?
He started to learn words.
All it says is bomb. That's all I could say. Okay.
And he's not gonna do anything else.
Of course. Of course.
And that's my time.
Did you want to stand up, Deb?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
That's probably for the best.
All right, Ox, go ahead.
Okay, so I am going to attempt to get across the rope.
Sure.
So I'm gonna have to make an athletics check in order to make it over here.
To just stay on the rope.
Okay.
It is quite slippery. And you are a pretty heavy dude.
18.
18, yeah. And then you get across.
That's my action though.
Mhm.
So my bonus action is a healing bomb.
On yourself?
Yep. Oh
Okay.
wait, no, I'm right there next to. All right, guess what, buddy? You get a healing bomb.
Boom. You are back up to however.
1 health.
Back again.
Yeah, back up to 1 health, baby. You are still prone though. Okay. Awesome. With that, we're at top of the order for the pirates. They're going to make their way up. I'm just not going to move all of them. These two are going to actually go ahead and make pop shots at Captain Urbanu with their light crossbows. Miss and a miss as well. Sterling. Oh no. This one right here. The elf is like, oh, more enemies. Great. She's gonna go ahead and go here and attack Ox.
Okay.
Do it.
He's making a bad choice.
I mean, I'm not raging right now, so it's gonna hurt a little, but
So that's gonna be an 18 to hit for
Oh, she got
11,
back in my range.
11 points
oh
of slashing
Jesus!
damage. Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna be able to shoot this lady.
Oof! I am beaten.
Yeah, yeah. She's no joke. She's the mini boss. And that's it for her turn. She still has frost on her, so just to let you all, just to remind you all. So Sterling, it is your turn. You are proud, or sort of sitting up.
Alright, I'll get up.
Sound good?
Bonus action. Can I use my healing potion?
Of course, yeah.
How much does the normal healing potion heal for?
2d4 plus 2.
Alright. That will be 5 health back. So that takes care of the frost. Then I'm just gonna stab her.
Sure. Yeah.
I won't die until you do.
Wait, can I hand him my great axe?
I wish, dude. I wish.
Here, I got a gift for you.
What'd you roll, Sterling?
I'm rolling right now. It's a 22.
22 will hit. You will take 5, but you're still down to what, 2 HP?
1 HP.
1 HP? Perfect. All right, go roll for
And
damage.
she takes 4 damage.
Ooh, I don't care what anyone says. This is lit, dude. I just love how Sterling just keeps going down. Just like, I will kill you. Oh yeah, she is close to being bloodied. Wait, I think she's already bloodied. I gotta do math. No, she's close to being bloodied.
Oh god.
Okay. With that, we go to allies. Helmsman will climb up. He will fire a hand crossbow at her. Oh, which will not hit. No, will hit. Yes. Perfect. For max damage. Perfect. So that is 8. She's definitely now bloodied. And then this one over here is gonna shoot disadvantage, but she's gonna also fire a like crossbow at her. Yeah, we'll mess with her because I rolled an 8 on the first one. And then Captain Ubanu's got to get on this rope. She's like, "What? Why am I last?" All right,
You told us to keep the boat safe.
and then she will go ahead and make her way across as well.
We didn't do a good job.
And that's it for this one. Actually, I already fired her. Okay, so Taff, your turn.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, totally dead again.
Yeah,
Because
all right.
I'm still disadvantaged.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
so totally dead.
Worth it. Okay, total dead will be 4 plus 2 is 6. Failed.
Yeet.
Nice.
Let's see. It's 11.
Yeah. How do you want to end the sea
Yes.
elf?
I'm gonna hit my drum with my hands even
Ooh.
really fast, and her head will start pulsing and then just explode.
Blood goes all over Sterling, all over Ox, all over Captain Urbanu, and then all over Steven, but Steven's mouth's wide open. Right to his mouth.
Oh god, he got the taste for blood.
Yes, he did. And with that, Captain Urbanu's like, all right, great, let's get the hell out of here.
Let's go. Let's go.
And
Let's go.
As you all now can now that instead of focus on the sea elf fighter who has just been causing mayhem, you all get the better sense of your surroundings. You see the pirates are starting to slowly make their way over, but as you turn around and see into the open ocean, you see coming at full speed this large black frigate bearing the Jolly Roger, and it unloads 2 cannons into your ship. Boom, boom. As the ship rattles, the clipper cannot sustain any type of damage whatsoever, and there's a massive gaping hole on its right side. And Captain Urbano, after all of you get back up, look onward, and you can see that there's complete dread. And one word is muttered under her lips, and she says, "Crimson Mutt." And she closes her eyes, and she just literally a tear drops. And Solstice is like, "The fuck's Crimson Mutt?" And then all of a sudden, you see him. He's like, "Oh shit, it's him." And that is what we'll pick up next Saturday.
What the
Oh.
shit is happening?
Oh God. Oh my
Whew.
God.